heard you.
What's good, everybody? Game 4. Knicks have a chance to sweep today. First series sweep for the Knicks, potentially, since 1999.
Woo!
I know Jarod, our guest here, Jarod Hector from TrueHoop. I think he remembers what he was doing in 1999.
Oh,
I remember what I was doing in 1999. Bryan was too young to see the last sweep, so we kind of aged him here. He did not see it.
I was in kindergarten.
Damn.
You know, you wouldn't want to feel old and sit next to Bryan. I'm like, I know exactly what I was doing in 99. That's mid-college.
And Bryan's like
As we established on our last post-game show, I was in kindergarten discovering who Nas was because I saw the Nas is Like music video.
You see, this explains his whole steez and like his persona, because no 5-year-old should be understanding who Nas is in that context. But now we know why Bryan's always so angry.
When you have an older brother, I want the people to know this has been going on for like 10 plus years. This is going to be the easiest show that we've ever done. This is
Probably.
We've had these discussions on other shows. Here,
in text message, in person,
yeah,
in person hangouts.
This has been going on for a long time.
Yeah,
Jarod's like one of our like OG people, so y'all are gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. But Jarod Hector here from TrueHoop, Bryan Fonseca here. We are here to watch Knicks versus Sixers Game 4.
Mm-hmm.
Jarod, before we went live, you were saying to me, you don't think the Sixers got anything today?
No juice.
You think Bryan's gonna finally get to see a Knicks sweep?
Bryan will get to see a Knicks sweep for the first time in his life, so I know he's feeling good about that. I feel like I'm like Chuck. I want to get the broom out and just start.
Oh, we got brooms here ready.
We
got brooms here ready.
But I don't want to go too early though, and then the jinx, and then all of a sudden in the YouTube comments, all the Knicks fans gonna be like, "Yo, who that dude in the middle in the purple, man? Get him out of here! He jinxed us!" Like,
nah. The brooms are on standby. We showed you the brooms the last time in the post game. If they win, we will bring the brooms out for the post game show.
Yeah.
I'm not talking. We're going to talk about a potential of a sweep. I'm not going to say there's going to be a sweep. I think the Knicks are winning today, though. I think the Knicks are winning today.
I think so too.
I think it'd be sad for Philly if that does happen. Like,
it's already sad for Philly.
You know what? Given the crowd shots, like the actual crowd shots that we saw of last game.
Now, the one thing you have to always keep in mind is it is pro sports. These dudes are competitors. Like, nobody wants to go out like a sucker. You know, like they're gonna try. They're gonna compete.
Wants to.
The question is, do they have enough juice? And I just don't. I just don't think they have enough juice. Is ultimately what it comes down to.
Yeah, you don't want to, but I think they're going to. The Lakers don't want to get swept out of Thunder.
They're
going to.
They're about to.
They have no choice. I think even Philly has more of a chance
than the Lakers. You know, I was listening to some other show yesterday, and not to take it all to betting, but this was crazy. This was before the Lakers went down 3-0. Yeah. The Phillies' odds of being down 3-0, of reaching the finals was still higher than the Lakers, which shows you how much respect they have for the Thunder.
Yes.
Without Jalen Williams.
Yes.
Without the second best player.
I heard that on the pod, and I was like, oh, wow.
Well, to me, the Thunder are still the odds-on favorites to win the title.
Right. I agree.
I give San Antonio the next best odds, and then I go Knicks. And then really...
I want a Knicks Spurs final, because that brings it back to 99. I want a rematch of 99.
Well, someone pointed
didn't work out that well for you, 99,
no. But you know what? At that time, I didn't. If I'm being honest about 99,
you didn't think
the Knicks getting there was just like,
that was a win. And then
I didn't care.
That was young Duncan with David Robinson. Like y'all had nothing for him.
That's the correlation somebody made where they were like, well, the last time the Knicks did this, they kind of started a dynasty. It was just on the other side with the Spurs getting their first of 5 championships with Tim Duncan.
I mean, I know we're watching the Knicks right now, but Wemby's got that look like he is forget about like generational big, all that. Like I'm talking about like the best player like in the world, like type of thing for a while. Like
if he stays
it's like
healthy.
You don't get him, you need to get it now.
Right, because of all of the things he can do, not just on defense, right? Like he just changes the game in so many ways, man. Like and it seems like got a good head on his shoulders too.
Okay, Bridges.
They got a good one. By the way, Bridges.
Yes,
so
please.
I want to say 2 weeks ago, Knicks fans were losing their minds. My cousin texted me, I can't believe we gave up 5 first-round picks for this dude. Like, everybody wants to get him out of here. Mike Brown's going to get fired. Now y'all up 3-0. Like, I just, like...
And Bridges played well.
Right. People need to just calm
well for a few games.
No, but nobody could be calm.
Just
they
calm
need everything
down,
now,
man.
Jarod.
Like, just calm
they
down.
Need everything now. We talk about this all the time. Everybody...
This is why I'm trying not to look at Twitter during the playoffs.
Oh, that's like,
it's
please.
so annoying.
You should take the word playoffs out there.
Yeah, right. Look at Twitter, period.
No, you're right. That's a foul.
That's a foul. You can't be mad at that. Shout out to Pete. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got Drew Learned in the chat. He said, I want to see a Knicks versus Spurs final. So would I. Wemby versus Brunson would be lit. I agree. And I think the Knicks match up very well with the Spurs, actually, based on the 3 games. The Knicks probably should have beat them all 3 times this season.
Well, what was the season series? 2-1?
It was
Cup final.
The Cup final.
I know the Cup final doesn't count, but the Knicks, they won that one.
The Knicks blew a game in San Antonio.
Okay.
And then they whooped their ass at the Garden.
So they won 2.
They were up 18 and blew that.
Two of those games were really tight.
The game at home was probably Bridges' best game this season.
And Wemby wasn't playing big minutes. I don't know if he played big minutes in either of those games, as a matter of fact. So
yeah, I think it's like remember when LeBron took that terrible Cavs team to the finals and they got swept by the Spurs and Duncan was like, it's about to be your league very soon. You know, that might be the thing. So if you're going to get one on Wemby, this might be the year to get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because after that,
this is probably him at his worst.
Yeah,
I still think OKC.
But San Antonio matches up so well with them.
They
do,
so well.
They do.
But see, sometimes that's it, Jarod, right? Like
that's what the playoffs are.
No, that's
San Antonio can match well with them. The Knicks can match well with the Spurs.
Correct.
It's very interesting. Like, I think the Knicks would. I even think the Knicks Thunder. I wouldn't pick the Knicks, but I think it would be I think the Thunder in 6 is what I would say. But hey, last year I thought the Thunder were going to beat the Pacers in 5, and the Pacers took them to 7.
The Pacers. People. I don't know why, Knicks fans especially, why y'all slept on they had eliminated y'all twice in a row from the playoffs. I don't know why y'all don't think they're that good.
Hate.
It's
hate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just hate.
Sometimes you just got to say
hate. And it's hate, and also because Tyrese Halliburton
is corny, so people don't like him.
Right.
But he can hoop, though.
But
he can hoop.
Listen, until he gets knocked off, even in his injury right now, he's the best guard in the Eastern Conference.
He's so good.
Like,
he is so good.
I've said that. I don't disagree with that.
You got to take the title from him. You know what I mean?
You do. You do.
But you can until next year, and hopefully he gets better from his shingles.
Knicks have responded, hitting their shots. Josh Hart with a 3.
Yeah, they want to put this away. They've had a different look, had a different feel.
They play championship level basketball.
Their two-way ceiling is just their two-way floor rather is just higher than everyone else in the Eastern Conference.
So Dex had me on.
I was going to bring
New
this
York
up.
game, and he's like, "Jarod, what do you think about the Knicks' defensive ceiling?" And I was like, "Offense is where it's at." But what they've done, Dex, this postseason is really turned it up defensively, and it's not just. It's a collective effort, right? Yeah. And you guys know the playoffs is all about you're trading possessions for points, right? Mm-hmm. When Alvarado picks up full court or Hart picks up full court or even Jordan Clarkson last game picks up full court, it's not necessarily about, did they stop their individual man? You guys all know. You start your primary action later in the shot clock than you want to, your chances of scoring go down dramatically.
That's what the Knicks were struggling with when they blew those games to the
Hawks. That's what that does. And so it's a battle they win right there, you know? So I love what I'm seeing out of them. And I think, look, the playoffs sometimes get a line right for you. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's aligning right now. Boston's out. Right for them. The Sixers are not very good, clearly. And while Detroit beat them 4-0, and I said, and I still stand by this, I think it'll be a tough series.
3-0.
I think that, they'll ultimately prevail, most likely.
The Knicks
against the Pistons, but I do think the Pistons, there's something about the way they play and the way they match up against the Knicks works out well for them.
Bryan likes the way they play.
Well, listen, they out here fighting. I mean, they just want to fight. So
they were one of my favorite teams to watch.
What a shock.
I mean, this is Bryan's whole MO. He just wants to fight, always.
First of all, my favorite team to watch this year, Dex knows, was the Hornets.
The Hornets, it was. To be fair, you liked when they started playing better defense. Yeah. Knicks getting out here in transition.
Yeah,
money.
The frustrating thing with the Knicks all season has been like their inconsistent defense, and they're consistent now. You know what I mean?
So, Jarod, and I encourage people, if you missed this was the episode that we did the day the season was over. So the Knicks closed the season out. Mm-hmm. Me and Jarod recorded right after that, so it was like a little playoff primer the week before they started the series against the Hawks, and Jarod definitely mentioned that. We talked about the Knicks' offensive ceiling. We talked about the defensive ceiling. I don't think you, Jarod, and I don't think Bryan either, from what we said, we're not surprised.
No.
Well, I took McBride for 3 threes.
Surprised that
we got 2.
One of my picks is 2. I don't think we're surprised at seeing this from the Knicks. We just hadn't seen it consistently. We all have said this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a little surprised that they're up 3-0, to be fair.
I would be honest with that. But then again, if you told me, come on.
Money.
Could it be 3 threes in a quarter?
I said it. Listen,
this might be the Cancun game.
Once he went to the side, I was like, he's feeling it right now.
This might be the 1-2-3 Cancun game.
This feels like a 1-2-3.
Listen,
I had Embiid's under PRA.
And look, Nurse is already crying to the officials. And I'm not saying he doesn't have a valid complaint, but it's an avalanche right now. This is what they're feeling, right?
About that
and they just,
screen.
And that good call. That was a moving screen.
Yeah.
But they, when everything is happening at once, you're like, what's our recourse? And look, Embiid, for as moments as he had against the Celtics, he really hasn't had that in this series.
Nope.
It's
a tougher matchup for him.
But he can't move.
And he also,
He is so. If you look at Embiid, even from 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you're like he was just so he could just do so much more defensively, and he was still even then not where he was when he was like a depoy candidate pre-COVID, basically.
Here's the question I have watching this: Knicks up 17-6. Are the Sixers going to let go of the rope the way Atlanta did it in Game 6?
I think they got a little more pride than that.
Damn, you try to say Atlanta had no pride?
And Atlanta's young. And
I have a better question. Does it matter if they hang on to the rope?
I mean, right. So you get beat by 10 instead of 20?
I might have a better question than that. Is there a rope?
There might not be a rope.
There might not be a rope. The rope might be gone, Bryan. That's all I'm saying.
I'm letting y'all know, watching this, and thank you. We're going to get some more comments, questions, so keep them coming. Super chats as well. If the Knicks do win today, there's not going to be another game until at least the 17th, probably the 19th.
I'm happy for the break.
So it
more content, but I'm happy.
It depends on what happens the rest of the playoffs, how the NBA wants to schedule it. If the Pistons go up 3-1 and then end up closing 4-1, then we might get that series starting Sunday.
Yeah. But
we're not going to get a Knick game for a week, basically.
So y'all gonna need something to fill your content minds with. You're gonna be doing all kinds of conspiracy theories.
That won't happen here.
No, not y'all. I'm in the fan base.
Okay.
I'm in the fan base.
I was like, we don't do
not
that.
Not you guys. The fan base. The fan base.
The fan base is fighting one another.
What now?
Over what? Now is the time to fight. This should be a time for Knicks fans to be united.
Might be happy,
some of them are going to see something they've never seen before.
Most of y'all ain't never seen a championship in your life.
Like you would say, people could always be mad.
I do say that. You know what,
I'm
Bryan?
surprised.
You're right.
I open Twitter and I'm like, why are people arguing about shouldn't y'all be happy about?
I didn't see this, but yeah, I guess you're right. People can always be mad. People can always fight.
Yeah.
Shout
but
out.
I think the majority of people are cool. Like they're thrilled that this is going on. Obviously,
you should be. Shout out to Drew Learned in the chat. He said, Dexter, I love watching your podcast with Wardy. Straight Out of Flushing is awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wardy and I will be back together soon doing more stuff, especially this week with the Knicks getting hopefully a little bit of a break here. So we'll see.
That's nice for them, too. It's really, again, things just have to play out for you, and I think everything is just aligning itself in the right way for them. And I think, look, there's something about the way this Knicks team is constructed and the way they talk about things post-game and about, shots aren't going to fall. What do we do? And Jordan Clarkson being like, all I care about is winning. And I'm not saying that he didn't care about that early in his career, but he didn't play like that in the beginning of his career, right? Even in the middle stages of his career. I just think that things are aligning themselves properly. And we always talk about this. The regular season is different than the postseason, right? 82 games and the 14 games in the playoffs, the 16 games, you have to win a championship are just very different. And again, you don't get the Wizards or the Nets or any of these teams where you can inflate your stats. Everybody is good, knows what your counter is, what your counter is. How do you adjust? And the Knicks, this is a battle-tested team, right? This is year 4 straight in the playoffs. Like they know what they're about and who they are. And I think that's so critical for where they are right now. Look, Knicks fans, get excited, man. Y'all on the catbird seat.
There you go.
You don't have to tell them to get excited.
Gerard's going to tell you if it's not the truth.
Listen, I do not sugarcoat. When I think you're trash, I will say, this ain't it. Now, I don't mean I think you're going to beat the Thunder if it's the Thunder that you play, but
yeah, I need to see a little bit.
It still has to play out.
Pull that, Deuce. I thought he was going to take it.
He's about to.
You hesitate a little bit. Look at how
he's going to pull this now.
Look at how easy these
shots
shots
are.
No, Cancun.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
This is over.
Well, because look, this is over. Nobody rotated out to get him. Like, see, that's the second effort.
When you stop, watch the whole thing.
When you stop making the second effort,
that's when you know
you're done.
No call there. Yeah.
Ooh, goaltend.
Yeah.
Good Cat.
It's fine.
By the way, shout out to Cat, who had a cameo in Devil Wears Prada 2, by the way.
I saw that movie yesterday.
What'd you think?
Let's discuss this right now.
Yes, Yes, yes.
Now,
yes.
I saw because I love the Devil Wears Prada franchise, but
you're an Anne Hathaway fan also.
Oh, well, yeah.
As a man now.
Now you're like, oh, listen, we've been on Hathaway for. Now, he's like, oh, I'm a fan of Hathaway now. I'm like,
So what do you want to discuss? See, I should have known He's been like, this is an upset.
It is an upset. It's an upset.
I saw part 1 for the first time recently.
Okay.
So I did see part 1,
Ooh,
but I'm kind of like certain shows that I've been late to.
Yeah.
If I saw Devil Wears Prada 1 when it came out, I wouldn't have appreciated it because I was 12.
Right.
I was like, what is all this?
That's not a movie for you.
Yeah, I would have been like, what does all this mean? Now as an adult, I'm like, ooh, I get it. And then in the second one was triggering. I won't spoil it right away.
Oh, but if you work in media, yes, it's quite triggering.
The first 2-3 minutes hit you.
I'll have to watch.
The first 2-3 minutes hit you right here.
Yeah.
So I was locked in. I was in my recliner seat, but I was locked in.
I love it.
Locked in.
And notice how you said I wasn't at one of these regular theaters. That's what you said.
I mean, listen.
All the seats, recliner seats.
I saw it Saturday too in a recliner seat.
Oh, this is the only way to go now.
I'm not going back.
I don't remember the last time my body has touched a non-reclining seat.
I love parts.
Theater.
How good was Hathaway looking at all that athletes? No, shout out to Ann, who by the way, noted Knicks fan, Ann Hathaway, which is why that cameo is funny.
This is why Cat. Yeah.
So I did not know about the.
It's a very, very small
cameo until I was told about it, and then. OG's had a cameo recently.
In my Friends and Neighbors.
With Zach Lowe.
Zach Lowe. I saw both of them there. I was like, wait, what?
Rachel Nichols
was also in that same episode.
I didn't see like the full, because I don't watch the show. Apparently it's good.
Got to get it up.
Money. And one.
Yeah, movie's great. I kind of like, I think there's room for part 3. And I'm not someone that asks for a bunch of sequels, but I feel like they left it open-ended intentionally, just in case.
For me, because I'm such a part 1, like it was just nice for me to see my friends again, right? It was nice to see Meryl and Emily, Stanley Tucci. I'm like, I'm good.
And probably because there's been some time between the two.
20 years.
Right, 20 years.
That helps a little.
Sometimes I was wondering how they're going to continue it too, as somebody who just saw part 1 recently. But once they drop you in, it's like, they actually made this make a lot of sense.
No, they did a good job.
So it was written very well.
This, by the way. Anne Hathaway summer, man. She got 5 movies this year.
I know.
That's good for us.
I got to catch up on my filmography from her.
Listen, after this, I will tell you all the films you need to watch.
Yeah. Princess Diaries, I hear.
Oh.
He's going back to Princess. That's how you know. He's going all the way back to Princess Diaries.
No,
he said no.
You can skip that.
You got to see her in Les Mis, her Oscar-winning performance.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Philadelphia's not letting go of the rope. Play some defense.
Look, they're going to try.
They're not going to the rope.
I mean, look, that's a perfect example right there, right? What better defense could Georgia play there? Hand up. He's crowding him. He can't go anywhere. You got to shoot. Well, he made the shot.
The key thing there is you can't give a team that many offensive rebounds, right? That many chances to score.
Oh, Cat took a fall.
Yeah.
That's all right. You up. You good.
The Knicks are a good.
It's crazy because I don't even think they're that much better. Like this dramatically better until you get to the rotations.
Well, they're deeper. They're so much deeper this year.
That's the issue. It's like Philly's playing 6.5 guys.
Yeah.
Good pass. See, that's the evolution of Cat.
How
many assists does Cat have in this quarter?
3?
It's got to be.
I've seen it.
He's got 4. He's got 4.
Well, I took over 4.5.
You need one more.
over 5.5 with him. He's been so good dropping dimes. No fouls for Cat too, I think, in this quarter as well. That's as open as a shot.
The other thing is they have not allowed Maxey to get his foothold in this series.
At all.
Bridges has been tremendous.
He was killing Boston last round, and because Maxey's so the speed, he's just killing them on speed.
They
look
confused to how to play this series.
Well, that's the other thing about playoff series. When you switch teams and teams play, Boston plays so differently than everybody.
Yeah,
Listen.
Man.
Listen, 35 points and there's still 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this quarter. Like, that's just.
You gotta give the Knicks credit, though. They've come out with like a team that knows they need to close.
And we always say close out games. Listen.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
They're being outscored 21 points from the 3-point line.
That's so
this is.
You can't win games like that.
Yeah.
And I haven't even looked at the glass because they have 10 boards. The Sixers have 5. They are doubling them up on the glass.
That's not surprising.
What are they? Plus 21 from 3.
And B can't rebound anymore.
He can't move.
That. Like he just
And he just moves out of the way.
So you're playing 6.5 guys, and Embiid is one of them, and he's like
the half.
Right.
And the Knicks starting backcourt of Brunson and McBride have 23 of the 35 points.
Look, stylistically, Boston plays a certain way, and they don't deviate from it, and
they drop a lot more.
Yes, and because of the high variance, as we know, the three-point shot, when they go into a rut, they're just so easy to beat because long rebounds, you go the other way, right? And now you go 10, 15-0, 20-0 runs, you put them away. The Knicks don't play that way, right? And Philly, for whatever reason, 3.5 games in, or 3.25 games in, have not adjusted still. I'm like, well, it's a different team. Like I don't
think they can adjust though, Jarod.
Yeah, but I also think Nick Nurse is we're gonna do what we do as coach. You know what I mean?
I mean, a lot of coaches are like that, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm Nick Nurse, I'm spamming Maxey and Embiid pick and roll all day because that's what got me here.
That's my thing though. That makes sense. Everything you say makes sense. They literally can't do it because they don't have the healthy personnel to do it. That's what I mean when I say they can't do it. Like, yeah, let's spam Maxey pick and Embiid pick and roll all day. Except Embiid can't do it all day.
Right.
Yeah. Maxey's playing 44 minutes in this game. We and I always talk about fatigue.
I said it.
He's gassed. He came off a 7-game series.
Yeah, I said it.
Not having depth. The Knicks know this from last year. Remember when the Knicks didn't have as much depth last year?
Yeah.
And their bench got outscored in every game of the playoffs? The Knicks bench has now outscored the opposition in 5 games.
Landry Shamet outscored the Sixers bench by himself last game.
That's what I'm saying. That's huge.
Sixers have no bench, and then Atlanta's bench was kind of thin. They had Kuminga, which, I mean, Philly would kill for him right now.
Yeah.
Philly would kill for Jared McCain, but, they had to scoot under the tax.
That atomic clock says Embiid is going to start getting dirty. Don't get suspended. Look, man.
I don't know.
Knicks, if I'm the Knicks, keep your head on straight.
Yep. Don't engage in
to the next round.
Don't engage in none of that.
So if you're Philly, do you just fire Daryl Morey anyway? He probably won't be, but like.
Oh, I'm not gonna fire him.
It's like you won against Boston, but you also got swept in the second round.
I mean, Philly also. They were an okay team all regular season. They weren't great. They were fine.
They were like the 5 seed
right.
when Maxey or Embiid got hurt. No, Paul George got suspended. I think that's what it was.
They're fine. I mean, honestly. You could argue they overachieved this postseason.
I would say they
right?
did.
Like,
they did.
I mean, so.
I know we don't want everyone to just be doing this, but if I'm Maxey, I'm like, get me out of here, bro. Like,
well, Jarod, say the thing that we've been saying. Me and Jarod have been on this for like 2 years.
Like
about Philly. What is the thing? What is the quickest way for Philly to? And I said it on the last stream.
You should have moved on from Maxey a year ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see, this is the. Listen,
not because Maxey isn't good,
right?
Because we just think he gets him the best return.
It is. If I told you today,
because no one's taking Embiid.
If a sports physician told you today, Embiid has 20 games left in his body, or he has 70 games left in his body, you believe either, right? Nothing would surprise you with that dude.
Yeah, nothing would surprise me.
Meaning,
well, if they told me, oh, he could play for 5 more years,
you'd be like, but no credible doctor's going to tell you that.
Okay, doc.
No credible doc. No credible doc will tell you that. So if that's the case,
look at Cat.
And you listen, if he's hurt, let him sit. You gotta
seriously, yeah.
How do you rebuild? You will get a haul from Maxey. A haul.
Yeah.
Picks, players. Look.
Yeah. Call Miami.
And you rebuild quick. Look how good OKC is right now, right? And I was all moving off Paul George coming up the playoffs. Let's just, you got to do these things.
Paul George and Westbrook coming up
right?
the playoffs.
I mean, Westbrook's whatever.
You call Miami, you call the Clippers.
Yes.
You call any number of teams. Call somebody with a high draft pick. There's a couple teams with a lottery pick right there. Like, yeah, man.
You're spraying the ball.
The reason why that's a foul. The reason why I'd be annoyed if I were Maxey is because, we're tied to Embiid and he can't stay healthy. And it's not, look, it's not even his fault.
Right.
It just is what it is. But, like,
he's got 3 years left on his deal.
Right, if I'm trying to win, then it's like, bro.
And there's a lot of stuff with
And Maxey has to deal with, is Embiid playing today or not? And that shit is annoying. LeBron was annoyed with that, credibly reported. LeBron was annoyed at that during the Hedo years with Dwayne Wade. Like, he was getting annoyed with, is Dwayne Wade playing today? There were times where he found out Dwayne Wade was going to play wasn't going to play right beforehand.
Well, and that's,
like Ethan Skolnick's talked about this.
And that's something that NBA fans probably don't realize. Like, players aren't I know they're on the same team, but these dudes aren't like, hey man, you playing? Like, that's not how this works. Like, they're in the locker room, they're going on and they're like, oh, so-and-so's not here. I guess he ain't playing today. Like, that's just how it goes. They're not up on it that much.
A lot of times the teams will make the call.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh, teams are making a call more than you think, and
more than the fans think. No, because fans think players are soft, because they just
because they don't know what's going on.
Because they don't have no idea.
A lot of these organizations have ways that they're going to run things, and they feel the need to protect players from themselves, and sometimes they're right, and probably in many cases.
Most times they will be right.
Yeah. I go back all the way to...
A lot of players want to play is the point.
When I was on the beat, covering the Nets, Spurs were in town. This is when Kawhi was still on the Spurs. You have the coaches meetings, the coaches availability first, then we get in the locker room, right?
Yeah.
Pop says Kawhi's not playing. Everybody's like, all right, whatever. I go in the locker room. Kawhi's in his warm-ups. I'm like, yo, Kawhi, you're not playing. He's like, oh, I'm not? I was like, yeah, Pop just said. I was like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, you got to ask Pop. I was like, and that told me all I needed to know, right? Like, he didn't even know he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I'm not? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what I will tell, I won't go too deep into this, but I just know some things over the years. But there's also a lot into Embiid and his relationship with the organization and how things are handled with him coming back and being ready to play or not playing. There is a lot there. And I think some of this, a lot will come out when he's done playing. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, there's a lot there. And there's been a lot with this specific organization going back to when Embiid and Simmons were playing together. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff there. I'm in terms of...
I mean, the bottom line is players, and are rightfully so often, do not trust most teams' medical staffs 100%, right? Because think about it. The teams oh, that's not good for Hart. Well, he's popping back up, though.
Every Knick gets hurt and then just pops back up.
I was thinking about his hand.
I was thinking about the ankle.
Well, he's hurt everything this year, and he still plays through it. So,
but teams have their own interest for wanting players to play and not play, right? And players have their own interest for wanting to play and not play. And sometimes those interests are not aligned, right? And so this is part of the problem. Yo, listen, if it's going to be that kind of night from three, like, this game is over. Like,
10 of 11. The Knicks have missed 30 of their 40 points have come from downtown.
This is crazy. Like, I would have broken my controller already. Like,
the game's cheating.
Yeah. It feels like the game be cheating.
Game cheating, you know?
Man.
I would have thrown that shit. Oh, get out of here.
Oh, man.
Good extra pass from
money.
Clarkson. See, the Knicks are in sync.
They're 11 of 12.
Listen. 43 points in a quarter, right? Like, it's just... Now, look, some of it is...
Maxey's like, just give me a call.
They're unreal shooting, right? Which they're not going to sustain 11 or 12 all game. But
it's enough to
correct. And the second efforts, like, and look, that was fine, but blow by. And Maxey made the second effort, but, you know.
He did. But Shamet made a tough shot. And then he got a fantastic look here.
Look at that. And
they had to respect Clarkson.
No, because they're like, I'm not running out to that, man.
This is embarrassing.
The Knicks have also moved the ball really well. Yes, it's unreal shooting, but they've moved the ball really well. They've rebounded well. They've played an amazing first quarter.
Yes.
And Knicks fans could really, should be feeling really good.
Play Sohan, Hukporty.
I mean, honestly,
Dadier.
Plus 20 right now to end this quarter ends plus 20. There is no way this team should lose this game. Plus 20 in the first quarter.
Way.
I don't care.
No way. You lose. You got to do it.
No way. Now, we've seen it happen.
I know. I've seen it happen.
In the modern NBA, of course, but, I can't even get to, like, the schematics of what's going on. It's like they're just making every three possible. Granted, they're generating some quality looks, too, but... Like, Philly just... Grimes just got hit in the face.
Erica Block Party says McBride is 4 for 4 in threes. LFG.
This is the worst type of team.
NASCAR fan 1824 said this game is over.
It is. This is the worst type of team to be down in this way.
Yeah.
Philly, because they also can't turn to their bench shooters or whatever.
He actually just fell.
Yeah.
He did the Biggie Littles from NBA Street.
Oof, almost got hit in the face, poked. Good Lord.
All right.
Yeah, Sixers turn the ball over.
Ask out this summer, Tyrese.
Your mind starts playing with you at this point, right? You're looking up, you're like, 3 quarters, man, I'm about to go. And listen, the season's been, they're human too, man. The season's been long, playoffs been long. I'm about to go on vacation, man.
What's Maxey's contract?
Shout out to Astrid. She said, Dex, cool shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Courtesy of Mess in the Bottle. Tribute to my mom.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Ash's birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, I texted Astrid, but happy belated birthday, Astrid.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes.
Astrid, you can talk to me about that movie anytime.
Astrid, thank you for getting Bryan to the movies.
Getting him cultured, you know?
Yeah.
Took him long enough.
He don't be going out to see no movies.
Yeah, it was the first time either of us have been in a theater in a minute, in years, pre-COVID.
Granted, most of my movie, Jarod and I had a phone conversation about this a couple weeks ago because we were talking about some films, or we were sending voice notes. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But most of my film watching now is taking my daughter,
of course,
to
which
see
is a
the
whole
film
different.
she wants to see.
Different.
And I haven't really. Jarod kind of inspired me. I was like, yo, I haven't really been going for myself.
Yeah.
So I have to go see. There's a couple things I want to see, and I do want to go watch the Michael biopic.
I'm gonna see that next weekend.
Yeah, I wasn't able to do it this week. I have a little.
Which one?
The Michael biopic.
The Michael Jackson biopic.
I've heard.
I'm probably going to see a couple of films this week because last week just got crazy with these games. This week, if the Knicks don't play, I'm going to have some time.
Yeah, man.
I've heard mixed things about that.
I mean, no. Listen, it's a family-approved biopic, so you know what that means.
Right. It's not going to be.
And that was also my hesitation.
If you're going in for, if you're looking this to be, see, I never expect this from biopics anyway. They're not documentaries on someone.
Nope.
If I want to get real information about knowing who someone is, I'm going to go to that documentary. A biopic is just like, especially a musical one. Let's just enjoy the music, and everything else around it, and keep it moving.
My preference is always documentaries for that reason.
But sometimes it's cool. I want to just enjoy the music.
Yeah,
I'm going into Michael.
If I'm like a big fan of the artist, like if Nas has a biopic at some point, then yeah, I'll watch it.
That'd be very interesting.
Even though knowing, like, it's not a documentary necessarily.
No, I'd rather but I'd watch it.
And unfortunately, let's be real, like a lot of documentaries nowadays, they kind of have to be approved.
Here we go.
They're being produced by.
What happened? What happened?
Soccer Player 8. Knicks best team in the league. Nobody close.
You see, why y'all can't just enjoy nice things, man? Like, why you gotta always go to the extreme with this stuff? Just, you about to win.
The Knicks
you
are
about
one
to go
of
to
the
the
best
conference
teams in the
finals.
league.
Like, let's not be like we're the best team bar none. Yo, man, like, chill. Let's get there first.
We could have a discussion about them being second.
Sure, the champs are still playing.
That's the thing. It's like
the champs are still
until
playing.
OKC gets knocked off, like they're the reigning
Dev Wheeler's in here. Yeah, we're sweeping. Get the broom out. Dev, the broom is out. I'm not touching it, but the broom is here. You got to stay tuned for the post game if you want to see the broom.
I think we have two.
That's all I'm gonna say.
If I'm not mistaken.
We have 2 brooms.
I think so.
Dude, all the brooms.
All the brooms out here. Shout out to our production assistant, Brandon Kramer, who brought a broom that is more helpful to me. That is a little bit taller.
I hate this. See, I complained about this beforehand. Like before the ESPN pump fake, where they come back from commercial, they show you highlights for 30 seconds.
They've been doing this for years, though.
And then they go back. I hate it more and more every year. Like, it's the worst thing in NBA broadcasting.
I mean,
I know why.
That's why you need to be second screening and watching. I keep doing that, bro. It's because it's so close to the movie. I know that's why you made the show this name, but I keep doing it, and that's not the name of the show. New York got game, but you second screen, and you don't got to worry about coming in and out of the commercial. You got us going.
It's so annoying. No, but we can still got to deal with it because we're watching the game.
No, we turn around and talk about something else.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. I also said to Brian, like, you know why this happens.
Ads, yes. ESPN has the most money.
ESPN has the most money.
They have the most ad space. I understand. I know all the business and logistical and financial incentives and reasons to do this. It still is annoying. Like just from a purely consumer standpoint. But to be fair,
y'all gonna still watch these games. That's what they're saying.
But to be fair, like most
off.
things suck now from a consumer standpoint anyway.
Sure,
like,
but you know how they got people? Like, y'all still gonna watch, and we gotta be honest. We're still watching these games.
Let's see what Deuce is saying.
For now, yeah. Shout out to Lisa.
They locked in.
Yeah. Their game plan is make every 3 possible.
Good game plan.
That seems like a good game plan.
You know what's our game plan today? We're not gonna miss.
Yep.
We're just not gonna miss 3.
Probably gonna win when you do that.
Everybody's Ray Allen now. Like that's
Ray Allen. You know, the kids don't know how good Ray Allen. Like, I don't mean even Seattle Sonics Ray Allen, which a lot of them know. I'm talking Milwaukee Bucks Ray Allen, who would cross you, dunk on you, step back, hit the third. Like, he came on like a generation too early. Like, if his peak was now,
man. I said that. I've said this about other guards too, actually, because I mean, when Bradley Beal averaged 30 points a game, I was like, man, like there's so many other better shooting guards than him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no disrespect.
Sometimes it's the area you can't from how you like to play.
Yeah. We've talked about this as it relates to Allen Houston too, not just Ray Allen, because Allen Houston was somebody who never shot more than like 5 or 6 threes per game.
I mean, that dude should be shooting 12 threes a game.
Right, now he would be shooting 10, 12, and he used to get to the line back then. He'd be getting to the line more now. Ray Allen
would have been a 27, 28 point per game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'd have more all-stars.
And would have been
you might be able to build the offense around his skill set. The only problem is he didn't give you much else other than scoring. Right. So, like,
you have to build the team right. Got to have a
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But you have guys that would have. It almost like if those guys existed in Curry's era, they would have pushed. I still think Curry would have been the best at what he does.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it would have pushed him more. It'd been like a little bit more competitive. There would be more other great shooters around him.
Yeah.
Watching basketball in the 90s, there were some great shooters through that era in the early 2000s, but they didn't get to shoot the volume.
Right.
That they probably should have been shooting.
Listen,
I'm always surprised at like watching how many like mid-range jumpers Tracy Murray took.
Oh my
that were
God.
Like foot on the line shots.
That dude lived in the mid-range. Like, all them dudes.
And I'm like, dude, he could have been a 40% three-point shooter in the later era.
90s ball, like, it's the paint's so clogged.
It's
just,
man.
oh,
so crazy.
it is so nasty to watch. Like,
and now people are like, yo,
Jesus Christ.
And now people are like, yo, how come Jalen Duren can't score or whatever in the playoffs? And it's like, because the paint is too clogged. The Pistons are playing 90s basketball, and so are the Magic in that previous series.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That whole series was 90s basketball.
Like, he had more space during the regular season because it was the regular season. Now in the playoffs, it's like, it's the Pistons have to figure out long term how to play Asar Thompson and Jalen Duren at the same time in the playoffs.
and see, this is your challenge.
Defensively, you can do it.
You're great defensively.
Yeah.
But the problem is
they have a championship level defense now.
Yes, the problem is
offense.
your scoring and your spacing is dog crap.
Yeah.
Like, because you're like, I'm not worried about him, and I'm not worried about him.
And
like,
Cade wants to get downhill. Like, he could shoot a little bit, but he wants to primarily get downhill.
That was the Rockets' problem in their series against the Lakers. Like, the Rockets had 100 more field goal attempts.
We got the over on assists.
And lost, right? They had 100 more shot attempts and lost the series.
Yeah.
Because nobody could shoot on that team.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Don't matter if you getting them up, but you're not making them.
And also, their defense isn't as good as
It was good enough to win that series.
No, yeah. But
they just couldn't. Nobody can make a bucket.
I'm just saying their defense isn't as good as like Detroit's, because the way Detroit could kind of do the almost like a mini OKC like avalanche of turnovers thing, where they could just
they could turn their defense into offense.
Like Zach Lowe's joked about this, but it's true. It's like Asar could just, all right, the ball's mine now.
Oh yeah,
like he could just go
he
get
just takes it. He just take it.
And I've seen him do it. Like, he's watching a play, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna get the steal. And then he just gets the steal.
No, he's.
Problem is he can't shoot. Yeah.
And neither can his brother. And honestly, that's what's stopping them from becoming like literally like the elite wings of this. Neither of them can shoot.
Jumper.
And it's like, I don't understand. And part of it is, shout out to my guy, Coach Thorpe, shooting is a talent, right? And I say this all the time. You guys all know, we went to school. There are those kids who could ball up a piece of paper in class and make it from any. Shooting is a talent, right? I get that. But yo, man.
Another assist.
How much time are you working on your game?
Assist.
If you know that's the one thing you can't do, why are you not working on that 24/7 in the offseason?
Everybody's telling you this other stuff.
What's the Knicks playoff record for assists in a game?
Cats.
I had to look that up. I don't know.
Yo, it's Cats.
Is he double digit? Is he 10?
He's got 8 already.
No, I'm saying is 10 his.
Someone has to do something about these backdoor cuts. Look.
Money.
Oh my God.
Landry, you had that.
No, I think Cash is trying to get as many assists as possible. Honestly, it looks like it's like
I should have known. I should have known this one.
Is it
19?
19th. Walt Clyde Frazier.
I knew it was
Game
Clyde.
7 of the semifinals.
Listen, that game.
36 and 19.
their first title.
I was not alive for that, so everybody chill out. But yo, I watched that game.
Nobody thought you were alive for that.
But because I was about to say, I watched that game like numerous times. Yo, Clyde was a bad mofo. Like, you people have no idea how good Clyde.
How many steals did he have in that game?
Clyde was so good, so good.
And you know why they're doing this too? Because Embiid can't move.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for Cats to just draw two, kick to the cutter.
Get him on the move.
Knicks are very good at cutting also.
Force Nick Nurse to do. Take Embiid off the floor. I dare you. Take him off.
He had 36, 19, 7 boards with 5 steals. Now remember, steals were not an official stat then. This is just going off of game footage.
36, 19, 7 boards.
With 5
Back
steals.
then with no three-pointers.
And did not miss a 12 of 17 from the field, did not miss a free throw.
Yo. Clyde would put up that number, come out
Wave
the game.
the flag, Bryan.
Came out the game looking fly, right, with his suit, hit the club, like. with like the baddest chicks. Clyde's the man. Clyde is literally the man.
Murder in Philly, guys.
Like, Steph's like, yup, just keep it going. They got nothing. They got nothing.
Murder in Philly.
They got nothing. It's we already in Cancun. It's already there.
This happened to Steph once.
Man.
This happened to who once?
So in 2004?
Yeah.
Against the Nets?
Yeah.
Yeah. The call came in.
It's unfortunate that he couldn't. He didn't want to play off. No, he only made one playoff trip.
One playoff time. That was the only one with the Knicks.
That is crazy.
Dev Wheeler says the call came in. Give the 76ers free throws. We don't want to sweep. Start the bus, yo. Says they just don't know. Knicks fans are going to be enjoying this.
We could simulate to the post game show.
I wish we could.
We could start the post game show now.
Let's simulate.
Honestly.
I wish we could. I wish we could.
Like,
Cat is 8 points, 8 assists. We hit that. This is crazy.
The best pass he made wasn't even an assist because they missed a shot.
Two of the bets we talked about, McBride has not missed a shot. Has not all been threes. 5
for 5.
I hit his over on threes.
I took Cat over 4.5 assists. I should have just laddered it.
I did it. Took a 6.5. Got that. Josh Hart on a double watch, 8 and 5.
What's Embiid's stat line?
Nothing good.
This is important.
3 of 3 from the field. I missed a shot. 2 threes, 8 points, 2 boards.
Yeah, but he's minus
1
like 30.
turnover, 2.
I mean,
8, 2, and what?
8, 2, and 1.
11. Okay.
With 2
I
fouls.
have under 38.5 PRA for Embiid.
He is at minus 25.
I mean, what?
Everybody in the Philadelphia starting lineup is minus, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
The lowest, only one that is below 23 is Kelly Oubre Jr.
And it's
who the Knicks are just daring to go ahead, Kelly, beat us.
And I like Kelly, actually. I think he fits certain rosters. He has a skill set that is valuable, provided you have the rest of your squad working
How
together.
did Boston lose to these guys?
Because they refuse to stop.
thing.
Right, they refuse to stop shooting threes.
Literally,
That's the answer.
Yeah.
That's the answer. They decided to just keep spamming threes, and then it didn't work, and they had no adjustment.
They had nothing to do
Well,
with it.
they did make an adjustment in Game 7.
They're so lucky they got that championship.
I mean, if we're honest, they should have had 2. They should have beaten the Warriors the first year they went.
I don't disagree.
But Ime just didn't.
Although I think the Heat blew that series and should have beaten the Celtics in that series.
Maybe, yeah.
But half their team got hurt during that series. So
No, ain't nobody crying for the Heat.
No, like Boston has they have a bullshit title.
Give him a hard time.
No.
Boston has a bullshit title because they just
No.
shot the shit out of the ball.
I can't be doing that.
No. You didn't like how they played, but it's a title.
Right. I hated that they shot their way all the way to the championship, and because I'm like, all season long, I'm like, this is not sustainable. And then in the years after, we see that it's not sustainable.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I'm like, okay,
end.
so you got hot one year and won a title, and that's basically it.
It's not a bullshit title.
Congratulations.
Nobody can stop it.
Okay, bullshit's strong.
Yeah, that's strong. That's very strong. That's very strong.
I take it back. Because there's no such thing as a bullshit title. But
you won a title. You don't have to.
But if not for that title, and this may happen this summer anyway, if not for that title, they would have broken up the Jays by now.
Well, so I have heard that it's looking like
Jaylen Brown wants his own team. He got a taste.
And the thing is,
he said this is the most fun he's had, and he had Finals MVP and Conference Finals MVP the same year.
I know you know my theory about breaking up 2 all NBA caliber wings.
Wings.
You just don't do that.
This league, you win with wings.
You just don't do that. And
they should not do it. But
correct. But if
the heart wants what the heart wants.
And if the 2 of them aren't vibing, sometimes from work purposes, all right, man, we just gotta,
I wish that could happen sometimes at work. Let me be quiet.
Where's Jaylen Brown going? Houston?
God, no, please.
That's crazy, though. They could use him.
For Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but
why would Boston do that?
Yeah, I don't want Durant in Boston. Like, then him and Tatum overlap. It's weird. Like, they don't, because Durant can play anywhere because he's not a ball hog like that. Like, he's super efficient. Just give me 14 shots a game and I'm fine.
Wow, we know that's your boy.
Another assist.
That's not your problem. That's not the problem. The problem with Durant is he gonna create a burner account and then start talking about his team?
Oh, he'll probably do that, but that's fine. I mean, listen, if you trash, he's gonna be like, "Why you trash?"
He wasn't.
He's not wrong.
Allegedly,
the strong language probably was not
right. Correct, but he's not wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
The points of what he was saying, not ideal.
But was he incorrect?
I meant not ideal that he was proven kind of right in the playoffs.
And still to look
except for R word and yeah.
Get that out.
That man can rebound.
Admittedly, Jabari Smith, like, he has, like, pretty good PR for a number 2 overall pick.
Yeah, because he's not at this stage of his career, he is not playing like a number 2 pick.
Pretty good PR is a very nice way of putting that he's underachieved.
Yes, right. quite.
He's kind of.
I know he got hurt a little bit his first year, but
and then Şengün, what's Şengün's deal?
He hasn't really leveled up. He can't stop anybody.
You want to talk about? So we've talked about dudes that complain, like just during the game to officials, because Josh Hart is annoying with this shit sometimes. Alperen Şengün, he's like first team All NBA.
Okay, who? Okay, let's do it right now. First team All NBA complainers. Luka.
Luka's the king.
I mean, he's the MVP.
Denny's there
of complaining.
Okay, Luka, Denny.
You know I'm putting Denny there.
Luka, Denny, Şengün.
That's
3. Hart. He up there?
Is he first? Yeah, kinda low key. Like he's
is Embiid kind of first team?
God, the Knicks are getting these boards.
Knicks don't play enough.
Embiid don't play enough.
My bad. Knicks.
But if he did,
Spencer Dinwiddie was there when he was in the league.
Yeah,
God,
I
got tired of that. Maxie's been complaining more, but he's not first team. Oh, LeBron.
LeBron. Duh. The number 1. Everything is so egregious.
Stop it up.
Oh, you gotta dunk that, Mitch. Come on, man.
Yo, how many offensive boards have the Knicks got on this trip down the
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Again. Oh, another one.
Embarrassing.
Jesus Christ. They're just taking their soul.
Super chat.
NASCAR fan, HO, Dex, get the broom out. Guys, I promise the broom's out. The brooms are out.
Is that what the super chat said?
No, that's not super chat. From our guy Greg.
What up, Greg?
What's up, Greg?
Shout out to Greg Film Stuff. He says, "Sup, fellas, NBA picks and props crew." Yep, that's a throwback. If you know, you know.
Shout out, Greg.
If
Greg knows ball.
Shout out, Greg.
Greg knows ball.
Greg
That's
knows.
That's our guy, OG.
He says, New
That
York.
is an inside baseball reference. If you were around in 2020,
2020,
2021,
2021.
COVID show, COVID show that we all did for a while.
He says, New York Eyes are setting the title. This is zero ego in their play. There was zero ego in their play.
Yeah, they're playing well.
They're locked in. You guys mentioned OKC. How can they be beat when they own the refs? The refs are OKC.
All right, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop.
I agree.
That.
We gotta stop
this.
People go too far.
Listen, every team that is good, the haters come out. That's how you know OKC's a generational
Except the
type
haters
team.
feel like they've come out real early for OKC.
Because they were saying the
Well,
same
they have
thing
a title already. I don't know if it's late.
It is just.
Fair.
Do they play aggressive? Yes, but guess what? Referees notoriously reward aggressive teams. And when you are already the champs, you get the benefit of the doubt. Yo, Draymond Green sets more illegal screens than any human being alive and never gets called for illegal screens. Ever. That whole title run. We'll go back and look at it. Nothing but illegal screens.
Oh, God.
6 for 6.
Starting to cool off now.
Yeah, this is Philly's chance to cut it to 15.
And one.
Oop.
Mikal Bridges flexing on somebody? Are we serious?
Shout out my cousin Jeff, who were telling me 2 weeks ago, can't believe we give up 5 first-round picks to this guy. Get Mike Brown out of here. I'm
This
like,
is embarrassing.
How you feeling now, man?
Philly,
you good?
Look, there's Embiid.
That's it. Jump ball.
You got Mikal taking the ball from you, Embiid. Come on.
Listen,
Look at Embiid.
I mean, listen. Embiid is like a walking medical malady. Like, it's just no. I mean, I'm not trying to I'm just being real.
No, but
appendectomy. Man.
It's amazing he's even out there playing.
It is. It literally is amazing.
Some respect.
It is amazing.
No, I
he's
give him
even
a ton
out
of
there.
respect because I don't look, man. He gets random injuries too.
His knees are shot. He's like Bell's palsy. Like he's just.
He got a broken nose, I think, multiple times.
Yeah, he's had some tough injury luck.
This dude has had the worst injury luck, like of any superstar, like of the modern era that I can remember.
He's played through like an orbital injury.
Yeah, man.
Like he has the appendectomy now.
But yeah, I don't look at the Knicks. Do the Knicks have a shot against OKC? Yeah,
of course.
The way they're playing right now, of course.
Anything could happen.
Look at what Indiana. This is not shading Indiana. Indiana was really good, and nobody gave them nobody was picking the Pacers.
But you got to also remember,
7 last year.
The Thunder are a year more experienced now with being in the finals and knowing what to do and right. And look, I love Edgecombe, man. This rookie is so good.
And I love him too. OKC's he's a faster developing Victor Oladipo to me.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that comp.
OKC's second best player is a luxury.
Right. Jalen Williams ain't even playing.
Which is crazy to say, but it's true.
Okay, let me
because I got AJ Mitchell scored 28 points the other day.
Let me ask you what Astrid asked me. We were watching OKC, and she likes OKC because of how they defend. She was like, "Who's their worst defender in their rotation?" Jeez. And I was like, this is the problem. Like, I mean, this is why.
I know what you're going to say. That's going to sound crazy to say, but you're right. Just say it. Just say it.
It might be Dort.
Oh, I think I was going to say Shea.
No, I don't think it's Shea.
It's not Shea. Okay, fine. Let's say Shea. But it's not even him. Okay, well, let's say it's Shea.
As an argument.
Only reason why I say Dort is because
he's too reckless.
Yes,
I think he's really good though.
He's
really good defender.
Elite defender. Elite defender.
He borders dirty sometimes. So
the point is they have no. In the playoffs, we know
the answer is Jared McCain, and he's not that bad.
Correct. In the playoffs,
they have in their rotation though.
In the playoffs,
that's why I was.
You're not in their starting rotation. In the playoffs, we know when you have a weak link, they're gonna hunt you. So when their starters are out there, who are you hunting on OKC in the pick and roll? Who you bring that guy up? Who you calling to bring up?
I don't want Casey Wallace. Oh man, Caruso.
No, I don't want him either. Who are you calling up in the pick and roll?
Chet. You know what I mean?
You're not calling. You're not calling anybody up.
Even Isaiah Joe. It's like, go ahead, try Isaiah Joe.
But I love that this conversation's happening. This is why when people get into all the foul stuff with them, I'm like, okay, but shit doesn't matter on the other end. You have nothing for what they have on defense generally.
Correct.
Most teams, their offense isn't diverse enough. I think the two teams...
And also every team flops. Every single team flops.
The two teams that I think that are in this playoffs that can give enough offensively...
San Antonio.
And the Knicks. Mm-hmm. That can give enough to make OKC work and think.
Offensively,
and that's still not easy. It's still not easy for your offense.
Here's what I think about OKC and that smothering defense, and you know where I'm going with this, and my feelings about teams that are led by short people. They have so much size that they can swallow Jalen up. And when Jalen is
that's been their problem against Detroit this year.
Correct. This is my point.
One of their problems.
Matchups. When your lead shot creator is a small person and the other team's defenders are 6'7" and taller wingspan-wise, that is a problem.
So let me throw this.
I mean, again, he had a 4-game stretch where he shot 37% against the Hawks.
I agree with you.
For that same reason.
I agree with all that. And we did a film breakdown before the Hawks series, and people thought that we were crazy.
Hardest thing to do in the NBA is score over length.
For saying that the Hawks had length and that some of these guys would give Jalen Brunson problems. We didn't say we didn't think we'd figure it out. We just said it would give him some problems.
We just said that they're going to make him work hard.
And they did.
And he did. They won 6 games.
So let me say this.
Yeah.
And OKC's better than Atlanta.
Yeah, a lot better.
A lot better. Yeah. Do you think that the Knicks, with the way they're playing now, with Cat more as the hub of the offense?
I was going to say, Cat being their best player.
To me, that gives them more of a chance.
That gives them more versatility.
One, you need OG. Like,
if OG's not playing, you got no shot.
Like, you need OG.
You need his defense bad.
Secondly, it's like, if Cat is your best player in the series, and it doesn't have to be Brunson.
That's helpful.
I think it's great for the Knicks.
Then that helps you.
Because then you're talking about, can we get Chet into foul trouble? Can we get Hartenstein into foul trouble?
Which is reasonable. Reasonable if they're playing through him and Brunson's able to play off him.
The problem is, other Jalen Williams will come in and lure Cat into a fight.
But you know what? Here's what I'll be going.
Other Jalen Williams.
I think
he's kind of like their enforcer.
We're looking
and
ahead.
By the way, he's also really good.
Oh yeah.
Like if he were playing on the Wizards, he would have had like multiple triple doubles to end the year. He actually did it with the Thunder.
But what I think is if the Knicks play the way they are playing right now. This isn't just about them hitting crazy shots.
I don't even think we should preview the finals.
No, we're not. But I'm just saying, it's not about them hitting crazy threes. It's about if they play through Cat and they allow Brunson not to be as taxed.
Yeah.
That gives them a much better shot against those teams at that level.
I think Atlanta and Philly, as we're seeing, they just kind of run out of answers because the Knicks have too much.
Right.
And OKC is a team where it's like, well, we can come up with all the answers.
OKC can solve just about any problem.
By the way, the Spurs, in theory, can too.
Yes.
I just worry about their general inexperience.
Of course.
You know?
But you know what? I worry about them too, and I said...
And also Wemby's health once you start every other day playing in the playoff.
But honestly, he's... I know his health concern is a big thing for you. Like, I'm not as worried about it. We're already in year 3. Like, I think he'll be fine. I really do.
If you're telling me that's the case, then I mean they have the potential to knock off anybody.
What I was worried about them was like, okay, that game where you're down 3-2 and Game 6 is a must-win, right? All that collective stuff, they haven't gone through that yet. Mm-hmm. But in this round, losing Game 1 at home, I was like, oh, this is interesting. How are they going to respond in Game 2?
Against Minnesota.
I'm like, ooh, not only did they respond Game 2 and I was like, okay, all right, you're showing me something.
And if they win Game 4, then I think this is over.
Yeah. And look, and I know Minnesota's not at their full health and
no, but they have a standard.
Yes,
like they have a. It's kind of like don't roll your eyes, Dex. It's kind of like what a shorthanded Eric Spoelstra team would do.
Yeah, they just fight.
Because they
do fight. They just fight.
Because there's a high floor there with what that team's going to be able to do defensively. It's like it almost doesn't matter who's out there. Like we have a standard, and we have a culture, for lack of a better word.
And what I like about this,
Minnesota has that.
What I like about this series for Wemby is,
and I can't stand some of the guys on their team.
It is clear what their plan is. We're going to be physical as hell and try to punk Wemby. Like that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And it's not working.
But it's not.
But it's not working.
But I would try it too.
Like it's not working.
I would too. Yeah.
I would too. Like why would you not?
Like
try
he is playing through the contact and is like, I'm fine. Like I'm built for this.
That's what I'm doing with big Jalen Williams in the next series. Like, throw him to the floor, see how he responds. Do it again, see if you get away with it.
This is where Cat's gotten better.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, he dropped the shoulder. Yeah, you dropped that shoulder, Cat.
Give him credit a little.
He's like, but wait, I got hit.
But you know what? I like that when he gets a Paul George on him, that he's looking at Cat.
Oh, that's what you got to do.
Is that Cat's first foul of the game?
You got to make them pay for putting a wing on you.
That's it.
Second. That's number 2.
Mouse in the house. Come on, man. I mean, look at me calling Paul George is 6'7". Let me call him Paul George.
I won't even kill Cat for that because that wasn't, it was a little bit of the shoulder turning to him. But,
it got Paul George in the face.
He's been on the floor.
Paul George reacted appropriately.
He's had a really good half. 8 points, 8 assists. Can't really be mad at that.
The 8 assists is crazy.
Jalen, look at Brunson battling though on defense.
Brunson got him down low.
He's like, what? Me? Hold up.
He's on one of those teams. Probably third team or so.
Third team. Sixers are on 11-4 run.
I mean, they still down 20. I mean, so what?
It just shows they have no quit.
I mean, 11-4 run, and we're down 20.
A lot of people that I respect immensely. I saw you guys betting Sixers first quarter and Sixers first half, and I was like, bro,
how's that working out? Not great.
I just think this might be the Cancun spot. I'm not even clowning. I'm just like, bro, like I just don't have. To me, Game 3 was their shot.
Yeah.
For Philadelphia, like Game 3 was the shot. If they were going to win a game in this series,
no OG,
or have any chance of pushing it had to be Game 3, and
that's going to get taken away.
They just don't have enough. Like Andre Drummond getting minutes. Like, Andre Drummond's cooked. I said this. Like, there's a reason he's shooting corner threes now.
Yeah.
Like, he is not the same.
Still a halfway decent rebounder, but
that's it.
Yeah.
But that's it. You don't want to run anything for him. You're not trying to pick and rolls with him.
No.
Defensively in space, like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Honestly, it's impressive. I can't believe they beat Boston, bro.
I mean, I can't because Boston just does dumb stuff. Like. Come on, man.
Did he hurt his ankle? Okay.
Again, like the Oubre closeout. Like Oubre's 6'7", 6'10". He's making them anyway. It doesn't matter. This is what I hate when people are like, oh, they don't play defense.
Oh, Andre Drummond.
They don't play defense in this league. I'm like, yo, these are the best players in the world. You could be in somebody's shorts. They're gonna make shots anyway.
Yep.
Like that's how good they are.
Whoa. Take that, Josh.
Money.
There we go.
16 of 26.
What did Josh shoot in the postseason? No, he had a great regular season, 40, but not as great in the postseason.
I'll see what it is for the postseason, but he's 2 of 4 today.
Okay.
11.6 boards.
He's 2 for 12 from 3.
His postseason numbers have been down.
So you're telling me that the Knicks have 42 more points from 3?
The math ain't mathin', as the kids say. Wait, do the kids still say that?
They do.
Okay.
They do.
So, like... There's nothing you can do about that, man. Like, also worth noting, Brunson and Bridges
and Hart,
the Villanova connection, they comfortable playing here, winning all those championships down in Philly. So
he's shooting 20% from 3 in the postseason.
Listen, high variance, you know how that goes.
Look, even now
he's talking 40 during the regular season. Has it hurt the Knicks? No. The reason why is he hasn't put up a whole bunch of threes.
69 points.
He's only attempted 34.
With 2:53 to go. Well, they're going to score 70 plus in this quarter.
They keep smacking teams and winning by blowout most of these last 6 games.
And it's because he's doing other things, rebounding the ball, pushing the ball, attacking the rim when he needs to.
Look, wrap this series up because this is great for OG because hamstrings, as you guys know, are tricky and you don't want to come back too early and try to rush that kind of thing.
He has a hamstring history.
Right.
Too.
So let's let him rest a bit and listen because let's just say.
They hacking Mitch?
I mean, at this point, that's all you could do. They got to try something. They got to try something.
I mean, yeah.
They need something right now. Because this ain't it with what they got going right now.
Did they stop doing it?
Well, they just did one, and they're not in the bonus yet.
They're almost under 2 minutes.
They will be with the next foul.
So just do it. Yep. You got to try something.
Yeah, their goal is to like to screw up their rhythm and their momentum and whatever, and you know.
And Embiid coming back in.
Yeah, we were previewing the finals, but
I don't think any of this is gonna matter.
That Pistons Cavs series still going. Where are you at with that series?
Who do you want to play? That's what you're gonna ask.
I would like the Knicks to play the Pistons because I just think that's a nice, spicy little rivalry that's building, and it'd be 2 years in a row in the postseason.
I want the better series. I think
the better series. I think the Knicks feel some kind of way about getting punked by them in the regular season games, and so I think it'll be a more compelling series. I really do. It's not that I don't like. I like Cleveland a lot. Something's just not right about them. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm a big Mobley guy, but like, and someone said this to me. It's like he's a 7 foot, but he plays like he's 6'5".
Yep.
And it's like, bro, man, like
he had one rebounding game.
When you that big,
Mitch made 2, by the way.
That is unacceptable, Bryan.
And I killed him after game 2.
One rebound when you're that big? Come on, man. You can't be doing stuff like that.
Brian's boy Harden was getting all of the smoke.
Brian's boy.
Listen, he won them that game, the last one.
Yeah, he was good down the stretch. But my thing, I was like, why is Evan Mobley off the hook here?
Correct.
And that bothered me in this game. It bothered me more.
I said the same thing. I was like, why is everyone like... Yeah. I'm not one to defend James Harden.
And you were defending her. I was like,
But I'm like, Brian didn't want to do that.
Y'all can't let Evan Mobley skate like this just because y'all think we're still projecting here.
Right.
Yeah.
He should be more of what we were told he was going to be. Like, I like Evan Mobley too, skill set wise, but like by now we expected a lot more. I'm still seeing rankings where like, oh, he's definitely a top 15 player, and I'm like, really? In the playoffs?
I don't know about that.
Like, really?
No.
He ain't showing that to me.
No, he hasn't shown it to me.
Like, for all the shit Jalen Duren's gotten in the playoffs so far.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take what he's given defensively.
Yeah, over what Mobley's doing.
Over what Mobley's given defensively.
For sure.
Not necessarily. And Mobley's a former defense player of the year just last year.
I don't think he deserved it. But
probably didn't. But, you know.
Listen, I just thought he should. Now, Mobley was much better in Game 3. And that was huge for them.
Yeah, see how much it mattered?
It mattered a lot. So this
Donovan Mitchell got some answers too.
I'm not excusing James Harden, but we know what James Harden's done in the postseason. I just feel like everybody's jumping on James Harden. I'm like, this dude had 1 rebound.
One.
And he's at best your third best player now.
But see,
he's in the later stage of his career.
And to me, that's the problem for Mobley.
Like I'm always looking at Mitchell and Mobley first. And I love Donovan Mitchell, but like, I think, but I look at Mobley the most because he just floats in and out of games sometimes.
He does.
Yeah, and the thing is, you needed him to be a much better player for you at this stage. You thought the development, you thought he was going to ascend to probably being your best player. He is not.
You would think he'd be the best player in the series if this were to happen at some point. And I wouldn't even say he's in the top 2.
Is that only their third made 3?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know if Grimes had that beforehand.
What, the Band-Aid?
Yeah.
Because he already got hit before in the first quarter? That's where that's from.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and Detroit matchup-wise,
I think it's more spicy. It's a lot more fun.
I'm also glad they beat the Magic. They had a great regular season. I was like, that would have been a bummer to see them lose in the first round.
It would have, but again, that's why playoffs are about matchups, right? Yeah.
Orlando was the worst team for them to see in round 1. Of all the options, of like Charlotte, Miami, Toronto.
Because Orlando can make it a rock fight.
Yeah, Orlando. They can't move around. They could move around the Knicks in a way that they can't move around Orlando.
Yeah.
Because of the way the team is built. Now that might be less of the truth now. Given what we're seeing,
Embiid is the master of this, dude. He's so good at this shit. The arm hook, and then the hook. Like, he is so good at that.
He landed right on Mitch's.
Because he shields the ref, so the ref can't see his arm. Like, it's just, come on, man. Like, but again, by the way, every elite player has, for the most part, has some kind of trickeration in their game because the margins are thin. Right?
It's why I hate the term. I think it's kind of lazy. We got to call people out. The foul merchant term is lazy.
It's lazy.
It's lazy. Also, like,
I don't like the Doris Burke lean into that with SGA also.
All superstars, all great scorers in NBA history.
I will say, for the most part, I will say this.
For the most part, yeah.
Steph doesn't really have a foul bait game. Durant doesn't really have a foul bait game. Like, those guys don't really have foul bait games. Now, you can argue they get fouled all the time and don't get called, but they don't really bait like that. Like, that's not really part of their game. But every other player, like, they find some kind of, how can I manipulate and just gain a slight edge? And
but
again,
that's a skill, though.
Of course.
Foul drawing is a skill.
And I'm not saying that they're wrong for doing it. Everyone who does it. It is. Listen, if I'm able to decelerate better than you, and you can't, and you run into me, that's your problem.
Deceleration is a
right.
skill.
That is a you problem. You got to get better at deceleration.
There are some people who did it when they were doing like Trae Young's one that comes example to just stop on the dime. Where I was like, that's a little.
There's some egregious.
Egregious stuff. It's a little bit much, but I don't get mad at it. James Harden, whether you like him or not, is a master at foul drawing and manipulation. Like,
listen, the funny thing about Harden is that the people hating on that.
Oh,
dude.
this is great, Knicks fans. They came with the pictures. It should have been in color. Color printing would have been better for y'all. But
they hate on Harden for that. God, Luka plays the same exact way. He does the same thing.
Luka's a foul manipulator.
Like the same thing.
I think he's a brilliant offensive player. He whines too much. I'm a Luka fan. But
you know, it's because people don't know how to be objective and let their hate or their love guide how they think. You know.
I agree. Bryan and I have been saying this the last couple of games. Every team has guys that try to draw fouls, that have floppers, that have whiners. Mm-hmm. People act like this is only their team that does it. Like, come on.
Everybody does it.
And everyone's just jumping on OKC.
It's because they're the best team. That's why.
Because they're the best team. Yeah.
And they're hating.
They're like, oh, Shea flops all the time. And it's like, bro, like, I'm hearing this from fans of who?
Right. Right.
From which teams?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Laker fans calling out Shea for flopping. I'm like, excuse me, LeBron and Luka are on your ball club. Like, stop.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear
Reeves too. Honestly,
like, come on, stop.
And the truth is, like, the Lakers in that series, I got asked about this on the show. I was on the other day, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, it wouldn't matter. I don't care if you want to say it's 5-on-8 and it's the refs. The complaining doesn't matter. You can complain all you want. You ain't got nothing to stop them, and they can stop you.
The funny thing about all that stuff, though, is that when you look at the final numbers in the game and the number of free throws and all that, it's like, bro, you lost by 20. And they had 2 more free throws. How the hell? Like, that didn't matter. That's not why you lost.
I think the last game, OKC had like half their free throws or something crazy.
That ain't why you lost. You're not better than them. That's why you lost.
And also, let's be real. If the refs were gonna cook a game one way between Los Angeles and Oklahoma City,
it would be Los Angeles.
This is like the point that Embiid made about the refs are giving it to the Knicks when they have had more free throws than them. In this great pass by Brunson, gave up a good shot.
I mean, that was a very easy
pass. That is
like,
good to that is great to elite. That was because Brunson was wide open. That was great.
A wide open corner three is a better shot than the above the break three.
Correct.
But Embiid was complaining about.
There he goes again. Once he turns, his arms are already up calling for the foul. The minute he turns,
if he's not on the floor already, he's complaining about they're trying to get. They want the Knicks to win.
Oh, that's not the play. I'm like, show it again. Show the Embiid. As soon as he turns, he's going for a foul.
Look at the easiest assist of all time for Jalen Brunson. Like,
but also a good shot for a better shot. Mm-hmm. And I know both threes, but the corner three is the easiest shot on the court and gives you the highest points. So this is what you want.
This is crazy.
He's gone to the line. Look how many times he's been to the line in the series. Mm-hmm. And he's complaining. And granted, the Knicks are only even close in free throws to the Sixers because of the fact that they have done hack-a-Mitch so much. Mm-hmm. So when you take that in consideration, the Sixers have got way more attempts at the line than the Knicks have got attempts at the line. And here's the thing. You're still getting your ass kicked.
Exactly.
What are we talking about here?
It's nonsense.
You know what? Here's my thing in games. When you start going to like, they got more free throws than us, loser mentality.
Yeah, no, it is.
Generally.
It is.
Because most times it's not why you lost.
100% not why you lost.
Way too much in a game that goes on.
The only time it's acceptable to me is when like the disparity is so dramatic. Like, it has to be like 38-4.
Right. Then he's like, all right, man, what's going on here?
It has to be 38-4.
But you're never going to see that.
Right.
But,
in an NBA game.
And chances are, if that were to happen, it's because it's like Boston. They're just not driving to the basket.
Everybody's just shooting threes.
So, like, what calls do you want? If you're not driving, you're not going to get calls.
Look, you have to actually watch the game before you make ridiculous comments. Josh Hart,
3 or 5?
Hit 20%.
Guess what? That 20% is rising now. He's going to be up to like 30-something.
This is so bad. You think they'll remember how to play basketball for the next series? There'll be so much time off in between.
It will be. It will be.
I think this team is locked in. I'm actually not worried about that. Time off is good for them.
I'm obviously joking.
Look. But no, that's a fair point though.
Because Grimes, once a Knick, always a Knick.
It's fair to question for sure.
I mean, you could have called a foul on the beat right there.
You could have.
I mean, you could have.
They just want New York to win. 18 3-point field goals by the Knicks. That's tied for the most 3-point shots.
I mean, they keep putting
made
up stupid
in any half in NBA playoff history. The Knicks are putting up just records.
I think they have 14 more made threes than the 76ers. So if you're essentially being outscored by
42 points.
If you're getting outscored by 42 with the three, like, again, that math just doesn't work. Like,
and you keep giving them open threes. That's why they keep taking them.
Listen,
the Knicks don't shoot 27 or whatever threes in the first half typically.
No,
you keep giving it to them.
I'm taking them. Yep.
You know what I mean? Granted, if you keep making threes, you're going to keep shooting.
Yeah, Russ Beadle in the chat. Shout out Russ Beadle. He said 2 1-point losses for the Knicks from being perfect in this playoffs. Look, except I think those 2 1-point losses for the Knicks were the best thing that could ever happen to them.
Yep.
Because they had to learn from that moment. Like, yeah, you'd love to be a perfect 8-0, but it's the best thing that ever happened to them. The Knicks are well on their way to having their longest winning streak in the playoffs in their franchise history today.
That is fantastic, man.
They will pass the team in '99, who won 6 in a row.
Another record.
They will have their first sweep since 1999, which was the second round against the Hawks.
That's insane.
Which is insane to think about it. This series also was the first time they'd won back-to-back games to start a series at home since 2013. A lot of things have happened good for the Knicks.
Yes.
I think people will look back and say, again, fans always want, Bryan and I talked about, they always want the smooth sailing. They want it to be smooth.
Got to go through some adversity, man.
And they got a little adversity in the playoffs when they weren't playing their game. You got to credit Mike Brown. You have to absolutely credit the players because the players have to execute. I've said that all. I'm not going to shy from that now.
Again,
the players have to execute.
When it was 2-2 in the Atlanta series, y'all Knicks fans were losing your 2-1. You were losing your minds. Get him out of here! But it's like, oh man, calm down. Like
I said at the time. I think Mike Brown's a good coach. I've liked how I've been probably more of a defender of Mike Brown than some other people. And I remember a couple of weeks ago, folks were in comments, oh, Dexter, I was on another show, Dexter must be related to Mike Brown. As if sometimes you don't disagree with people you're related to. Because I certainly do. Like, just because you're related. Dexter's getting paid by the Knicks. I'm not getting paid by the Knicks. For what?
Oh God, people are just...
Half of y'all are posting like Mother's Day posts about arguments you've had with your mother. Like you disagree with your family members. It happens.
It happens. Russ Beadle, 10 years old in 1973. I've been waiting. There are 8 games for a championship. You're right there, halfway there.
Halfway
there. Listen, when you are halfway to the championship,
you better finish this game healthy. Also.
Yes.
That's not think you are.
Like,
now this is what I'm thinking. Now you go in the locker room. Mike Brown's like, "Hey, great first half.
6 minutes in this quarter.
Right. Let's come out in the third. Put this game away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. I want you to come out with the intensity like it's 0-0. We're starting the game again. Right. All that. Put it away. We want to get through this healthy so that we can start to get ourselves prepared for what's going to be our toughest series next, which is the conference finals, right? Like, that's the mindset you got to have right now. But you got to close this game out, right? You can't just be like, come out in the halftime, all right, we're done. No. Come out the third quarter, end it. Literally make Philly, no, they don't do this, but make Philly quit, right? Literally make them quit.
Yeah.
Like,
it's amazing that they feel, and it's been really since the end of that Hawks series, they feel like the finals team that's going to represent the Eastern Conference.
They're playing championship level basketball.
It's ridiculous.
When Boston was up 3-1, I was like, that Boston Knicks series is going to be something.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait, what is happening now?
And I think at that time the Knicks had either just tied it 2-2 or were down 2-1. So we weren't even like...
Yeah, you weren't even, yeah.
I mean, Boston was...
They were cooking.
Up until Game 7 of that series, Boston was the favorite to come out of the East in the market, which is, I mean, don't get me started on that. But
the Boston respect was strong. People were having a lot of
respect. It's been too strong for too long, but neither here nor there.
But hey, the Knicks fans, and they still have to finish this game and close this out, the Knicks fans, if you get to this halfway point, this is where you really can start dreaming. This is where you can really start thinking.
You can start dreaming about the conference finals. You're not dreaming no NBA finals yet. You still got to win 4 games in that round. And again, you don't know who you're playing yet. B, the games have to play out.
Yeah.
Remember, Luka Doncic has not played in this postseason. Kevin Durant played 1 game on a bad knee. Somebody gets hurt you got problems now, right? So again, that's why this whole looking ahead thing. Chill. Win the series you're in, close that out. And then you can start worrying about the conference finals, which is the next round.
Hannah Rabadi, 3089 says, playoff P, peed the bed. Very good, Hannah. Very good. He peed the bed. It's not, listen, you want to take it one step at a time, but what I'm saying is, if they get back to where they were last year, which is, they had to get back to this point in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you're right, they still have work to do.
They're 2 quarters away.
By the way, Towns 9 assists, career high in any half, regular season or playoffs. Ridiculous. Look.
That's not that surprising, actually.
You get back to this point. This is, literally, this is the most important series of Mike Brown. I said everything Mike Brown did and his team did, not just put on Mike, will be judged in the playoffs. But getting back to the conference finals, this is the most.
Yep.
The next series is always the most important series, but this is the one because you're right back to where you were last year. Different opponent. Maybe you're playing a Detroit team who has not been to this spot before.
They got the brooms out.
They got the brooms out already. And they're doing some cleaning. We might be doing some cleaning in the studio after this one.
Yeah.
This is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
You're going to have.
This is the one.
Now, you got to win the games, though.
Got to.
You're right. You got to win the games. But if you're a Knicks fan saying you're thinking about why not us? Why can't we win a title this year? There's nothing wrong with me. You should be thinking that now.
And once you get there, right, it's the quote-unquote Final Four, right? Mm-hmm. So it's only 3 other teams that are in conference finals, right? So you have a chance, right? And then if you were lucky enough to advance and you're in the finals, theoretically, it's 50-50, right? Now, that's not exactly how it works because if you're playing OKC, they're clearly a better team, right? But again, the games have to play out. That's the beauty of sports, right? Sure, on paper, X, Y, and Z says this, but that's why you play the game, right? We will see what happens when you show up.
Look, I think the Knicks are playing with confidence right now. This is the most confident Knicks team I've watched in the playoffs.
Yeah, see? How when he does the turn, he's like, foul!
All the time. Yeah.
This is the most confident Knicks team I've seen play in the playoffs since 1999. And that team, I think, was that doesn't mean it's the best team. I think this is the best Knicks team I've seen in the playoffs, though, since 1997.
Oh, yeah, since your Ewing teams?
That team that got jerked by the refs with the Heat and all that stuff. I thought that Knicks team, the suspensions, that Knicks team was talented. This is the most talented. This is the combination of talent with confidence, which is what you need to make a deep player.
No doubt.
Talent is one thing. It's confidence in the execution. Mm-hmm. This is the most I've seen for a Knicks team where I want to say, I believe they can go to the finals. Absolutely believe this Knicks team.
And I don't think there's a moment, at least even in the conference finals, that is going to overawe them. All right? Now,
no, I don't. And that's why I'm more confident because of that point.
And when they get to the NBA finals, that is a different thing.
Because they haven't been there.
One, you haven't been there, but 2, you can smell it now. Because now it's only 4. This is the last round. Win or lose, this is it. No more basketball after this.
As they play OKC, see, this is another factor Jarod's making. I know we're doing a lot of finals preview, but if they play OKC, that's a major difference for me. You can't just credit the talent of OKC. They've also know what it takes to win 4 before and win 4 in a 7-game series. Mm-hmm. The Knicks, if they play the Spurs, for some reason, the Spurs really ain't been there before, and the Knicks haven't been there before either, but the Knicks are more battle-tested than the Spurs, and I think that can matter a lot, and I think they match up beautifully with the Spurs. I think the Knicks just match up very, very well with the Spurs, as we've seen from the games this season. And I think Knicks will have a lot of confidence coming into that series. I just like, I'm going to use what you've been saying. Kind of agree with you. I like the way things have been lining up for the Knicks.
That's the thing.
This feels, but so much of that, so much of this has to do with health. Jarod talked about this on the episode with me when he came on. So much of this has to do with matchups. Bryan and I have talked about this many times.
It's broken so right for them.
And it's not about, I don't care about people like, this path to the championship is easy. Man, forget all that. You take the path that's there and you have to execute.
You have to beat who's in front of you.
Now, if the Knicks, let's say they get to the next round, I'm just going to put this out here. Let's take it from the top. Atlanta, you got some revenge on Atlanta. This is for the Knicks fans. You got some revenge on Atlanta for back in 2021. Trae Young. Even though he's not there. You got some revenge. Just for the fans. Sixers, you got some revenge on Joel Embiid, even though you won that series, him pulling on Mitchell Robinson's leg and being dirty. And now you swept him out, right?
If it's Detroit.
Now you have a chance, if it's Detroit, to get revenge on Detroit. who beat you 3-0 in the series.
Okay, I was like, what's the revenge?
Oh, that's revenge.
Regular
they kicked your ass in the regular season.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of punked them, too.
You kind of punked you. No, we talked about
not kind of.
absolutely punked them.
By the way, the Knicks have not seen Jalen Duren since the playoffs. Because Jalen Duren didn't play in any of those games against them.
That's true. But I think that I like having motivation. I think you got to have juice. I think that's good for. I think it's good for the Knicks, and we'll see. I think and it's good. I think it's a good thing the Knicks, if they play that series, the first couple games are going to be on the road. I like that. I love it. You should want this challenge. If the Knicks, this is what you wanted all year with them kicking your ass, and then let's say you get to the finals. Well, OKC, you played 11-point loss and 3-point loss with them this year. You've played them tough, but you haven't been able to get them in the last couple of years.
Also, keeping in mind, regular season play is different than playoff play.
Postseason play. Right? The Spurs, yes, you beat them in the NBA Cup. You beat them another time at the Garden.
They have a revenge narrative against you.
But you have a revenge narrative.
From
1999.
None of them were.
But what I said, were alive in 1999? But what did I say at the beginning of this? I said the revenge tour is for the fans, not the players.
Because the fans need more ammo.
Of course,
they're look at the numbers.
Look at they put the stats up right now. Joel's 19 points and 4, almost hollow 19 and 4. Like, who cares? He's 6-6, great. Like,
I can't believe he has 19.
They're getting blown out. Who cares?
He hasn't missed a shot.
Great. Who cares?
Aren't you amazed at this?
Not really. I'm much more like, look at Miles McBride, 26 and 7 from 3, Cat's 9 assists. That's much more exciting to me. Embiid's numbers are hollow, man. I
agree. Knicks up 24. That's all that matters,
right?
Great. That's all that matters here. The Knicks have shot the ball well, but it's like how they've looked, how they've moved the ball, right?
They look like a team who came in tonight being like, we are not fooling around. We are not going back to New York to play no Game 5. End this now. That is what they look like. We are ending this right now.
I like it.
And that's how you got to play, man. That's how you got to play in the postseason.
But that's what championship teams do. When we look at the Game 4 halftime summary here, folks, the Sixers, they've shot 51% from the field, and it doesn't feel like it.
Because they shot 27% from 3.
That's wild. That's the difference.
That is it.
The Knicks are shooting 100% from 3. That's 60. Oh, is this from this game?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
No,
because the scores are off.
The scores are off. That's why. Yeah.
We got to update the score, folks. 108-94 is not the score.
Yeah. It probably won't end 108-94 either. But the other thing is it's broken so well for them too. Like, they have to take advantage of it. And this is what I keep saying. It's like, if there's a year for you, this has to be it. Whatever that is, like whatever that leads to, it's the finals. It's actually the championship. But you have all these things going on in the Eastern Conference where Detroit might not be ready, and Cleveland looks just out of. We don't even know what's going on with Cleveland.
It is the nature of sports, right? This idea of, we have a window, and man, you might. But your best player might tear his ACL, and there goes your window.
Windows are shorter.
Right?
Windows are even shorter today.
You don't now, of course, it looks like OKC's window is much larger because of all the picks and capital.
That's not the norm.
Right, but they are not the norm. And the San Antonio window looks longer as well because of how young they are and who the young superstar is, right? But again, not normal because Wemby don't come around. Those are generational players, right? It's like a LeBron type of thing. He's a once-in-a-generation kind of guy. But everybody else has got to do what the Knicks are doing right now. Seize the moment when it presents itself.
That's it, Jarod.
Yeah.
I don't care about windows or perceived windows. I care about what are you doing with the opportunity right now.
Right.
That's all that matters. Because I think maybe some of his youth and how you looked at sports when you were younger, you're like, my team's having this window. And I do think there was a time when you had a longer window in the NBA. But in this world...
Yeah, because players weren't killing themselves during the regular season back then.
Yeah, in this second April world.
No, Brian, I was told that they played much tougher and harder in the regular season back in the 90s.
No, well... now we have the generation of what I call the AAU kids, where they're coming into.
Yeah, we're talking about what's happening before. I knew what you were saying.
They got so many miles
into the league with more mileage,
already miles and bad wheels coming in.
This is why I keep saying you better be healthy during the stretch too, because you're benefited from.
Health is huge.
Look, Boston didn't have Tatum for that Game 7. It is what it is. Like, do they have Tatum and win? Maybe, but like Boston is a team you don't even have to worry about. You've seen the state of Embiid. Detroit. I mean. Freaking Cade Cunningham's lung collapsed less than 2 months ago.
I know.
And they're on the verge of getting maybe to the Eastern Conference Finals,
and the fact that he's playing well in the postseason is crazy.
Cleveland, I don't know what the hell is going on over there.
They got an Evan Mobley problem. That's what their problem is.
Yeah, and Kenny Atkinson.
I feel like that's getting underreported.
Kenny Atkinson can't seem to fix it. Orlando wasn't healthy all season long and lost
they hate their
Franz
coach.
Wagner at the end. Tyrese Halliburton didn't play all year.
Sure, Indiana comes back next year.
Miami and Milwaukee can't get their shit together.
Indiana got no pick.
You know what I mean?
They lost their pick today.
Like, you have all these different things in the East. I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
Not to say like next year is impossible or next year is whatever, but next year is going to be exponentially harder.
Next year. Worry about you here now.
You have to, yeah.
That's my point. Like, you got to worry about in season moment.
If this is your one shot at getting to the finals, you better get there. Like, if this is it, because you just don't know.
But it might be. You don't.
We haven't
it
gotten a
might be
repeat
their one
champion.
shot.
We haven't gotten a repeat champion,
Since the Warriors.
and we're barely getting repeat finals teams.
And I think
century.
I think that's great for the league. Now we have the right score up, 81-57, 24-point lead. The other thing in this game, we look at these stats, the domination on the rebounds. The Knicks continue to do that. It feels like it should be more than plus.
See, look, we're talking
9.
about Sixers have 14 free throw attempts. They got 4 more than the Knicks. Listen, this
More
game
points
is
in the paint.
the number that matters is the second line. 3-point percentage. 62 with the Knicks, 27 by the 76ers.
That's the whole game.
That is the game.
Yeah.
The Knicks who usually kill them in the paint don't even need to do that here.
They don't, because they keep
They're hitting
making
them threes, and the bench is still winning, which is huge. And I did a little video before the game, and my things I was looking for. Will the Knicks keep the intensity? Will the bench keep the same scoring that we saw here? Landry Shamet's been great again off the bench. Look, this is it. I'm glad we're talking about it. Seize the moment. I'm sure we'll talk about it more post game. Seize the moment is what should be on the mind of the players in that locker room, and I think it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't doubt that it is not.
They're a mature group.
It is not about the mandate that came from James Dolan.
Which mandate came from James Dolan?
James Dolan talking about they got to make it to the finals this year. When he said on WFM,
not about surveillance.
No, not. Look, man, all these owners, we're in a surveillance state. Everybody's watching everybody. I wasn't necessarily surprised about that coming from James Dolan.
Heard that.
Listen.
So that's
Funny,
it.
we talk about these other countries and them being, every accusation is an admission. Anyway, moving along.
No, we can talk about that here. I don't have a problem with that.
That's the show we really want to do.
I understand where I work, but we not. But you're from TrueHoop. You're not gonna be out here not speaking the truth. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go.
Couple of comments from people. Hannah Barati says Brown has outcoached Atlanta and Philly. Coach Brown.
Oh, people weren't saying that into the Hawks series.
They were ready to fire him. They were like, fire this man.
Not saying you, Hannah, but
right.
There were prominent people, analysts on certain networks, and I'm using analysts in quotes, who said Mike Brown has to get fired. Okay.
Listen, man, those people do it for social media engagement. We understand. A good pass. Assist number 10 for Cat. And Bridges.
You see how easy it is?
Bridges.
You see how easy it is?
Because he knows.
Make that a gift.
Because he knows.
Make that a gift for Nick Nurse.
Because he knows. They got nothing.
But you know why Nick Nurse is pissed? Because he spent all that time halftime trying to save whatever's left of the season. And the first thing they come out and do is Mikal Bridges right to the basket. Here's
they almost had another one.
It's the same shit that the Knicks have been doing all series. And frankly, since the Hawks series, too.
Yeah.
And this is why it probably drives Nick Nurse crazy, and Quinn Snyder, too. It's like, yo, you know what they're going to do. We've been over this how many times? And you're still not doing anything about it.
The Knicks have shown wrinkles to this. Look how much movement they have off the ball, though.
Yeah.
Right?
But look at how Kelly Oubre is like just barely. He's not even.
Oh, that's great.
Kelly Oubre is like just puttering behind them.
He's not even
there's no urgency, is your point.
Yeah, right.
But it's also hesitation. You want to create hesitation, right? When the defense has to think instead of just react, you got him, right? You got him. That's what you want. Foul. There we go.
I'm definitely going to need more
The Knicks can do just whatever they want here right now. That's the thing. Whatever the Knicks want.
That's what it's felt like.
They're able to do.
That's what it's felt like.
Russ Beatles 63 says this is the best Knicks team since 1973. They're deep. That might not be crazy to say.
Might not be.
I don't.
The 94 though?
Huh?
The 94 though?
The 94 team was good,
but this is a more talented team than that. I love that team. I love that team.
I mean, that team couldn't.
I mean, but that's also like.
That team couldn't throw a ball into the ocean,
This team is deeper than that team.
Yeah. No, I'm saying they're more talented, but that's also like part of like in defense of the 94 team. That's just part of basketball's evolution.
Yeah,
like, I
understand that.
I know.
He said they're deep.
You're probably right though, because
selfish.
Their second best player was John Starks, right?
Yeah. I'm saying. And I love
Jarod. Don't.
And by the way, shout out to John Stark because I've definitely met him a few times from the show. Like, like,
but you're gonna be like Jalen Brunson would have put him in a blender.
I mean, come on. Like, what are we doing?
You're gonna be mad disrespectful.
What are we doing, man? Like, come on.
Russ Beatles says they're unselfish and looking for each other. They look great. 53 years old. This is Hannah Rabadi, sorry. 50 years old. Never seen a better chance to get to the finals. I could smell it.
Dex,
I was born in 73. Great year the last time they won. Shout out to Hannah Rabadi and Russ Beadle, longtime Knicks fans in the chat. We appreciate you.
Low-key almost a double dribble by Embiid. Dex, let me ask you this, because you've talked up the 97 team a lot. Do you think that team is better than the 94 team?
Yes, they were. They were deeper than the 94 team.
Listen,
and the results were the results.
Props to
bang that.
Dunk on him. Oh, should have banged it on him. Again, and by the way, John Starks, talk about getting it out the mud. CBA play, like got it out the mud.
But that's why
offensive foul.
Back when you had those options.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about how I miss kind of a league like the CBA.
The ABA still exists barely, but they still exist, kind of.
But John Starks part of that.
The guy who runs it,
and I told John Starks,
the guy who runs it is a nut job, though.
The ABA?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do some research and you'll find it very quickly.
And I love Starks because of that. He embodied a lot of that toughness of that team. But if you really look at that Knicks team, and Brian's right about his point about talent to the eras. Brian is 100% right about that.
Yeah,
but
I was trying to defend.
In terms of depth, and I like the Knicks' depth on that 97 team. This Knicks team has just got good depth. Here's something else that matters too. Depth is one thing to have. You know what you also need? And I know, Jarod, you would agree with me on this. A coach that's going to utilize it.
Well, listen.
That matters a ton.
Listen.
4 fouls on Cat.
See, now this is about Embiid, because they're going to lose this series. And he's going to be like, yeah, but I still own Cat head-to-head. I'm like,
did he?
Do you?
Did he, though?
I mean, Cat's got, what's he got?
Cat's got 12,
that's his 4th foul, right?
and 4. Embiid has, as you said, I believe you said meaningless.
Yeah.
He has a meaningless 22 points.
And this is what I mean. So they're going to finish the game, and Embiid fans are going to be like, well, Joel did his part. I'm like, did he?
Nah, he didn't.
Did he? Empty stats.
He got attacked in pick and roll constantly.
Right, constantly. Empty stats.
He defended here well, for a change.
Yeah, get him on the move. Get him on the move.
Yeah.
Good job by Bridges, right? Attacking back. See, I don't care that he didn't hit the shot. That's good basketball right there.
Embiid did his part there. And then the shooter was still wide open because somebody failed the rotate.
But that was the process of that was great. I don't care that the Knicks missed that shot. The process was beautiful.
Sure, Paul George.
Sure, Paul George.
Why not? I mean,
see, and that's what tells you when the team is locked in. Mikel before is not coming to get that ball and then attacking. He knew exactly what he needed to do.
Bring Embiid in the pick and roll. Every time. Get him up there.
Now with Mikel,
see, he's a drop. Yep, because he knows.
Drop. Nice shot from Mikel, and that's
it. Yep.
It's good offense. And see, Mikel wasn't even doing that. That's the Mikel Bridges you want to see. That's him.
See, that's what we mean about the playoffs and what it does and how it if there's a weakness, we are going to pick on that scab until you change your mind.
Yeah.
Embiid, get him up and pick and roll. We know you're going to do drop. Great. We'll step into our shot and make it.
Are they ever going to lose again?
I mean, come on, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy.
No, but let's keep the streak alive.
I think some Knicks fans are asking that. This is crazy.
Yeah. Embiid's got to play drop.
A touch late, VJ.
And the thing is, so with the we talked about the getting rid of you trade Maxey, right? You still keep Edgecombe, right? So you get young players to go with Edgecombe and picks. Like your money, man. You're gonna be all right. The rebuild won't take that long.
I think they're just gonna like.
They're gonna run it back. Yeah, they're gonna run it back. I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna run it back.
I think they'll add something, but it was a pretty good pass from Embiid there.
That was a good pass, though.
Yeah. I mean, Embiid's when he's right, he is.
Except when he's that.
Best player in the world, second best. I mean, he's that good.
He hasn't been the same since he played for Team USA.
Money. Oof.
And he shouldn't have. See, younger Embiid would have probably.
Right. You couldn't jump for that. Couldn't jump for it.
The Knicks have perfectly attacked Embiid the way they should.
Get him, bring him up in the pick and roll, make him move his feet.
We'll give him this 3.
Yeah, give it to him.
Take it. You don't want that.
That's what these playoffs are. Find a weak spot.
Maxey had to do a lot of work just to find that shot.
And you can see. He's tired. He's getting the jump shot. It's not getting the lift he normally gets.
Well, maybe don't play him 42 minutes during the regular season.
You gotta tell me.
Nick Nurse.
I get it.
You sound like you're talking about Tom Thibodeau there.
Jesus Christ! Like, you know how many games against like the Wizards?
Our guy Wesley says post-game tailgates have started outside of MSG South Philly. Saddest home court I've seen in a while.
What are the cheesesteak spots that everybody goes to down there now?
Geno's and Pat's.
No, that's like old school. I mean, yes, like
No, those are like the touristy ones.
I know Geno's and Pat's, but I mean, like, what's the, like, Tony Luke's? The people go to those? Like, what are the spots?
Ishkabibbles is good.
Okay.
Is that really the name of the
There's
spot?
another one in the, that I'm forgetting. I'm going to have to hit up my boys down there. His girl told me, he's like, you got to do it. You got to go.
What is...
I forgot the name of the spot, but it's good. It's the same one that is featured in Creed.
Okay.
The same shop that's featured in
Hold
Creed.
on. Oh, shit.
Brian, by the way, topic change. Speaking of movies, Michael B. Jordan is doing a remake of the Thomas Crown Affair.
Oh, God.
You told me about
It's going to be
that.
good. But did you see
that?
You've not seen Top Steel?
So that's a movie you got to see.
my
He
God.
makes this.
Ba-bang!
Time out.
Bang!
It want to be 100 points. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Thomas Crown Affair. You got to see that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
96,
Brosnan.
7. Pierce Brosnan and Rene Russo.
So why would I like this?
Fantastic movie.
The heist movie.
Okay.
Heist movie.
See how fast? Why would I like this? Why would I like this movie? He's like, heist movie.
Have you watched any of the Oceans? The Ocean's 11?
Oh, no.
I mean, heist movies.
Yeah.
those are good.
But I know of them.
Ocean's 12.
I know that they exist.
But yeah, Ocean's 11 is really
How'd you feel about Ocean's 8?
Huh?
How'd you feel about Ocean's 8?
That was the last one they did, right?
I want
with the women.
to rewatch Narcos.
Yeah, it was solid.
You didn't love it. You didn't love it though.
No, it was better than Ocean's 12.
Okay, but not as good as 11 or 13.
No. But it was good. It was good.
Shout out to my girl Kate Blanchett. Brian, you familiar with the filmography of Kate Blanchett?
No.
Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
Kevin Pritchard apologized to their fans for losing the pick, by the way.
But
Pacers fans?
because they traded it in the Clippers thing, and then they
For
moved into top 4
Zubats.
for
Who,
Zubats.
I mean,
and it was top 4 protected. So the Pacers actually moved up into the top 4, and then they did move up to top 4. Excuse me.
but
they fell to 5.
5.
It was top
right.
4 protected.
Top 4
they
protected.
lost it because it was 5.
so do you
5,
think
right.
that this
and went to the
was
Clippers?
It was
5.
like top 4 and then 10 to 14 or something.
what does his apology? If you were a Pacers fan, what does Kevin Pritchard's apology say to you right
Let me
now?
read it to you first. It's short. I'm really sorry to all of our fans. I own taking this risk. Surprised it came up 5th after this year. Huh? You knew the risk of that. I thought we were due some luck, but please remember this team deserved a starting center to compete with the best teams next year. We have always been resilient.
You paid the price. The price is the price.
He took a gamble.
That's tough.
And rolled the dice. Came up snake eyes.
He tried to put protections on both ends of the lottery,
it was top
and
4,
he left himself
Top 4 and like
and
10 to 13, 10, something like that.
But he left himself open in the middle, and he found himself in the middle.
But that's the thing is, he hedged as much as he could in that scenario, and sometimes you get unlucky, right? I mean, okay, am I gonna kill him for that? Like,
no, I don't think so. Make him a bad GM. He just
stuff happens.
Yeah, I that's how I look at it. He played the odds and came up.
He does that same thing 10 times, and that's not the outcome that happens once.
He thought he was more likely that he would finish top 4 or bottom of the lottery than it would be in the middle, which, when you think about it, is actually not the worst odds considering how bad of a year they had. Mm-hmm. He played those odds games. And when he made the trade, he knew they were going to be a bottom 3-4 team, which is what he did. So he's like, okay, it's likely we finish in the top 4. That's basically what the trade was made of. It sucks they did it. Great for the Clippers.
Zubats is... Now, the way Knicks fans talk about Mikal Bridges sometimes, Zubats might get some of that. Because we're like,
I like
you
Zubats.
gave up this
like
pick
Zoo.
for who?
I like Zoo.
But here's my thing about that. I kind of hate.
By the way,
he's
going to be a better. He'll probably be a better fit.
People love
him with the healthy Halliburton.
Yeah,
we're gonna crush
people
pick and roll.
love picks too much.
Defensively, he's better than Miles Turner right now.
People love picks too much. What are the chances? I know people love this draft, but you don't know anything. People act like they know all this stuff in drafts. They have no idea.
Like Bobby Marks said, this might be the best draft class since 1996.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I've heard people say it before. And
But I'm like, come on, like, yo, do you know how good? Forget 96. 2003 was really good. Also, we've gotten some like really good drafts.
Also, players have to develop.
2018 or 17.
We don't know how they're going to develop.
I don't know what team they're going to go to.
Right.
How do I know that the guy that the Pacers would have drafted in that would even be as good?
The 2020.
Well, it's more so. I think they could have used that in another trade.
What was the Zion John Morant draft? That was
19.
19.
Who's the best player out of the top 3 in that draft?
RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett. It's better than.
But you see my point.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, you got to get one of those too." They don't, and the Knicks had the third one, and that turned into OG Anunoby.
And Knicks fans were mad as hell because they did the tanking and they didn't even get the top pick. People were dunking on Knicks fans for missing out on Zion, and I was like, you're going to get the best player in the draft.
Here's a question for you guys.
Or the most reliable, I should say.
Larger sort of NBA thinking. What do you think the future holds for both Zion and Ja Morant?
Are either of them in the league at the end of this decade?
There's question marks.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they weren't.
There's question marks about both, right? For one, in Zion Williamson, can you stay on the court and stay in shape?
Both of them.
And the second thing for Ja Morant is yes, there's some stay on the court questions, but for me, it's also,
you can improve your game?
Are you a player that can play in the league today? That kind of guard who can't shoot, who explosiveness is down, his finishing at the rim is significantly down over the last 2 seasons. So what value does he provide you?
Memphis who tries to refute this every time I bring it up. I'm like, he's a can't shoot, could never shoot guard.
No.
Yo, Josh Hart's gonna be up to 38% by the end of this game.
I swear.
Listen, to your point about not being out of the league, that will not surprise me. And this is the reality of, remember Memphis when they got the 2 seed. We were looking like with him and Tripp, we were like, man, the future's bright in Memphis.
Oh,
it's a wrap now.
And the window's long. Going back to Windows,
Yep.
Memphis was one of those teams where, oh my God,
shut down, rebuild.
Bane, Dylan Brooks, the whole this shit that they were doing before games.
Now that feels like a long time ago, and it's not even that long.
And that was quick.
Yeah. That's how quickly your fortunes change in this league.
They traded.
And Memphis' organization, I think, has done a great job of drafting, scouting, developing players.
They got another great pick. But they're going to get a really good player in this draft.
I trust Memphis to get a good player in this draft. I trust the organization.
The other thing about Morant, too, he was made available at the trade deadline. Ain't nobody want him.
That's my point, though.
Morant,
but this is the point I'm saying.
Miami wanted him for literally nothing.
Because
why would I give up good stuff for
Miami's
him?
like, we're not trading him first. Are you crazy?
Why? Because he's a can't-shoot point guard.
Right.
Those guys don't survive in the league.
How does he play in the playoffs?
And here's the thing. As much as I just wax poetic about Memphis, who I think has done a good job in drafting and scouting and development, right? But it shows you, even with all of that, damn, they couldn't even get an alley-oop. They just messed up a free lunch. All of that being said,
we'll see the bench clear.
All of that being said, it shows you how you have other things that need to go right in team building.
Yep.
Like, hey, players maybe not playing around with guns.
Yep.
Right? Guys being a little bit healthy or responsible.
Players not punching out high school kids that come to their house to play pickup ball.
Right.
Like,
investing in guys who it's hard to character and leadership. And I'm not, you know what I mean? All that other stuff that matters in the team stuff. The people stuff matters. But people just think it's just draft picks and you put this person here. It's like, no. Memphis looked really good until it wasn't. And it's not that's actually not a fault of the leadership in the organization.
Right.
Who I think have done a good job. Players still have to execute. Players still have to be responsible people off the court.
And be available.
All these things matter, right? Like, all these things matter.
Shout out to Lester Freeman. All the pieces matter.
That's right.
Oh, that was Sixers-like, that possession.
Josh flipped that ball so hard.
I know.
He knocked that girl's burger out of her hand. He was like, he just flung that thing.
The fan almost had it. He's telling you he missed out. Every Knicks starter in double figures, by the way.
Yo, do you guys think that if a basketball gets flung into the stands,
fans should keep it?
Should fans be allowed to keep it?
Yes.
No, this ain't
if they catch it, yes.
This ain't baseball.
You have other basketballs.
Look at him, he's so mad. He said, "This ain't baseball."
You have other basketballs, yeah. They should be allowed to keep it.
This ain't charity, man. Like,
see, you're not a man of the people.
I'm not. There are other things fans should be fighting for to get at games, not basketballs.
Yeah, this is.
I would like lower concession prices because I'm a man of the people. I would like to not have to pay certain prices when my team sucks and the owners want to just charge whatever they want.
How about, can we have it all? Can we have lower? And if a basketball goes and I catch it, why can't I keep it?
Why can't we have it all?
Why can't we have it all?
Why can't we have it all?
Because capitalism.
Yeah, but we're saying we don't need, and I know you agree with this.
He's saying because capitalism.
We're saying we don't need to, but I understand the society we're in, but we don't need it. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that we are. I'm just saying, listen, I understand the real world we're in right now.
Yeah.
And you might be asking for a little bit too much. Like, trust me, brother, if they could go collect the baseballs, they would. Okay?
You're right, they probably would. You're right, they probably would.
Oh, that was a brutal
A
possession.
baseball goes, what, like $3?
And they'd be like, yo, let me get them back.
Well, it depends who signed it.
Speaking of that, that's why, like, when people hit these home runs in baseball that are, like, historic, and people are like, yo, I'll give it up to just meet the player. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I wish I caught some home run. That was historic.
Some of those Bonds home runs back in the day? Be out in McCovey Cove, your little kayak waiting for the ball to come out.
They'd have been like, Mr. Henry, Barry Bonds would like to meet with you. I'd be like,
cool. You ain't getting the ball back, though.
I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, what's Barry going to pay for this ball?
Oh, there you go.
Barry going to I'm getting my money. I'm going to cash in. Barry's going to come up off the millions. Like, no. I know what that ball's going to sell for down the road.
He going to come up off that millions. I love it.
What's that ball worth to Barry? What's that ball worth to Cooperstown? You think it's going to be giving me free? They could offer me lifetime season tickets to the Mets, I still would say no.
I want the dollars.
I want that. I want the dollars.
Yeah. Let Start my business.
Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm invested me.
I got an LLC to run, baby.
I'm invested me.
I got an LLC to run. All right?
Yo, this is the best because this game is over.
Yeah. Oh, no. So we got all these conversations.
So we get to have all these great conversations about every other thing.
By the way, Pelicans, someone pointed this out who covers the Pelicans. Pelicans gave up pick number 5 and pick number 8 in 2026. So pick number 13 last year.
Yeah, that's one of the.
That's another one. Derek Queen. It's unfortunate because now it puts so much pressure. The bad GMs put so much pressure on the players to the fans because ultimately, in a roundabout way, it's kind of like what Bomani Jones talked about with Ethan Strauss this week. Like, you don't have to take the slings and arrows for it. You know what I mean?
It's the players.
Like, it's the players. I mean, this is that, but that was in reference to like what we deal with in our industry when, like, you know, you get clipped out of context, and then ultimately,
or God forbid, you got a prediction wrong because that never happens.
Right.
It's freaking sports. Like, I don't know. Like,
I could do this on and on with just certain consumers, not everybody.
Shout out to Judy Greer.
Certain consumers. The Knicks are still shooting 1,000,000% from 3. They're now 22 of 35, which is a million.
As Coach Thorpe often says, you have a game like that from 3, you're not losing. It just doesn't matter. It's just so unfortunate for the Sixers. Happens to be a closeout game. Well,
yeah,
defend the 3-point line better.
I think one of my favorite assists in this when this game is over is going to be the assist numbers for the Knicks.
Hey Dex,
how many total assists they got as a team?
26 assists to 4 turnovers. And this is on 37 made field goals.
It's a 17 assists from Philly.
This is
Dex. Do you think people will complain about Karl-Anthony Towns shooting 5 times today?
No, because I think I'm trying to have some faith.
I mean, they're gonna find something to complain
about. Yeah, people. Rule number 1: you can always be mad.
Because we've talked about it's not
about shot attempts. It's so archaic that people get the shot attempts and points. And I said one of my props for the game was Karl-Anthony Towns getting 20+ points. Who cares?
I got the assist though.
He's got what has he done with his touches?
I need to beat the stay
What
under.
have you done? Offense is not just about buckets. I know people like that in shot making.
And beats 8 for 8.
But Jarod hit the number. He's right. It's the hollowest 8 for 8 you ever seen.
It doesn't feel
How many points he got? 24. Great. And he's a minus 40.
Cats had a much better game.
Right.
This is the perfect argument for this. This is the perfect argument for this.
this.
Watch the games. Look at the impact. Cat has 12 points on 5 attempts. Has hit both of his threes. Has hit both of his free throws. Has 4 boards, 10 assists, and he has no 2 turnovers.
5-to-1 assist to turnover ratio for a center.
10-2. Like, he has had a way better and more impactful game than he has. He might hit it. I thought he was going to pull up for a 3 right there.
I haven't even noticed he has 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't mattered.
Take that.
Hey, there you go. That's the Kevin Garnett shot.
Because they're so worried about the pass now.
That's the Kevin Garnett shot from 2008.
3 years ago or 4 years ago, I'm the best shooting big man of all time. People laughed, and I'm like, he's not wrong. Right? Like, per se. Like, that man can shoot it.
Jesus Christ.
The reality of it is, folks, is that I know you all think differently, but basketball is not 5 individual games of one-on-one. That's not what it is.
Right.
But that's how it's talked about, which is funny.
Which is a part of the problem.
I was talked about by some people.
Yeah.
That is not. It is a team game. 5 on 5.
Foul.
You know what I need? Another heart rebound.
I need Embiid to stay under. So I have under 38.5 PRE is at 33 right now.
See, they're so worried about the pass. And that's where you become passing is part of offense, folks. If you're a good passer, you can become more dangerous as a player.
Look, Andre Drummond years ago.
That's another block for Cat.
He would have went up way stronger.
He would have flushed it.
Yeah. He is donezo.
And one.
Way more. Embiid ain't doing that. And he wanted to get to
so you're Drummond like, man, you ain't get that. He's like, yeah, I got that by you, bro.
Edgecombe 0 for 5 from 3. Maxey 1 for 6.
Cat 7.
And Paul George 1 for 4.
6 plus assists.
Again, I'm not even blaming Maxey for this. Like this is a whole Philly construction problem. This is an Embiid problem. When your team is built around a brittle superstar who's not available,
I think it's a Daryl Morey problem too.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Your boy Daryl Morey.
Okay. Why gotta be my boy?
Or really, I mean, ownership probably is at the top of that.
But no.
I got a lot to say about Josh Harris and that crew.
Thank you for saying that, Brian.
Yeah.
Because have we, and I might have talked with Jarod about this.
Because
have we been giving Daryl Morey a pass?
No, I'm saying Morey does have a directive to save money. The problem is beyond that, he didn't do anything else. That's why he gets blamed.
Daryl has his cadre.
And I'm not here to defend Josh Harris on any
He has his
front,
cadre of people in media who do nothing but say how smart he is and
Yeah, but is he?
Even still?
Is he really? That's kind of what I'm saying. What has he done?
I think he is a very good talent evaluator, and I think he understands sort of how you construct in the modern game. Now, all his bets have not paid off. Now, remember, mind you, had Chris Paul not torn his hamstring, he likely has a championship already in Houston, because that team was beating the Kevin Durant Golden State Warriors.
And I think that was actually the best team he constructed. I like that team. I thought the team was constructed.
They were so good.
A little three-point heavy, and we saw how that hurt them, but yeah.
So, again, when you only use championships as your metric, it's like, all right, it's like people who were like, Draymond's so much better than Charles Barkley. I'm like,
I thought Cat was going to get that one.
I'm like, you people are outside your mind. Like, Chuck was like, come on, stop. Like, peak Charles Barkley, come on now, stop it.
It's a top 75 player.
But but it's context, right? He was never in the right place for him to win a championship. By the way, in that series, he took the Suns to the finals.
94.
Homie averaged almost 40 a game against the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, which was a great defensive team.
Like
Chuck was great that whole playoff.
The rest of the squad wasn't up to the challenge. Like,
yeah, he was not the reason that they lost.
It's just sometimes stuff happens, man. Like your team's not good enough. That's why I say it ain't a game of individual games of 5 one-on-ones. It is a team game, despite what you think.
Cat missed that free throw.
I didn't realize that amid all this, the Kings had the 7th pick in the lottery.
Please, the Kings are going to do something stupid as usual.
Because they dropped.
Oh my God!
Brunson done for the night. Don't bring him back in the game.
Don't bring it. Yeah.
And Hart's out too. So
after Cat makes these free throws, take him out too.
Take him beat out too.
Hart's not getting the double.
Take him beat out so I can get this under. Well, I mean he's been out, but like keep him out. Keep him out. Yeah. All right.
I think you're good. Josh Hart missed on
plus
that.
35.
Can I give you the lottery order?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 110 to 75 with 2:45 left.
Go ahead.
Remember, this is an NBA show, not just a New York-centric show.
Give us the order, and I'm going to comment about each team when you give it.
Okay, great. 14-1 or 1-14?
1-14.
Washington.
Stupid team.
Although I'm happy for them, they got the.
Wait. Next.
Wait, you think they're gonna mess this up? They're gonna mess the first pick?
Stupid team. Next.
Cat nearly drew the foul there. Dex, do you want to participate? Word association.
Oh, word association.
We'll do word association. 1-14.
Jarod said stupid team. Agreed, but I'm kind of happy for them. I'm kind of happy for them.
By the way, when I criticize your team, it's not about you as a fan. It is about your team and how they do their business.
How they've run as a business.
Correct.
Yes. So this is more about ownership in the front office.
Correct.
Look at that. It's literally MSG. Dex, what was your word for the Wizards?
Agreed with Jarod. But there's some things I like that they've done. I just want to add a little bit on that. I do think
we have to move to 13 other teams. I like that they stuck with
Brian Keefe because he started developing some
Anthony
of the
Davis
young guys.
And Trae Young. Get the hell out of here.
I don't believe that, but at least they have a young talent.
I'm just gonna say incredibly lucky, because
I said they were gonna win it though.
Just incredibly lucky.
When we were watching, I said watch them win.
2 Utah.
What?
I think they're gonna try this.
They have promise.
Yeah.
Promise. They have promise.
Yeah. Potential. Yeah.
Potential. There we go.
I think they're gonna compete this year.
For
a playoff spot.
Danny Ainge has been
I said this to Bryan in the back
for way too long.
Is this the year that Danny actually does something?
You have to. You traded for Jaren Jackson Jr. You're about to they're going to get AJ. I don't know if he's going first or not, but I think that I feel like it's just been destiny. He's a BYU. They want to keep him there badly.
Does he want to be there?
I don't know. He went to college there. They'll pay him enough.
Is he a Mormon?
He got paid enough. No,
I don't know,
not.
but he's from Boston.
Oh, he know. Okay.
He got paid.
He figured out how to survive in Boston and Utah. I think he'll be all right.
He'll be on the milk yacht in Utah. He good.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Memphis.
They'll be fine. Caveat.
They might get the best player in the draft.
We'll be fine once they get rid of Ja Morant, too. So, it's the pick and also trading Ja Morant.
I trust them with the pick.
Yep.
They got to figure out the Ja Morant.
My word association is complete the rebuild.
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, that's trading Ja Morant. Get rid of Morant, and you'll be fine.
4, Chicago.
I'm so confused. Just confused.
Who's coaching them?
They got nothing for Kobe White, Zach LaVine,
confused.
Ayo Dosunmu. They got nothing for a bunch of these guys.
New front office, though, but who's coaching them? That's the key for me. Who's coaching
block. I don't even know why I said that. Doesn't matter. Shamit for 3. Oh, my God.
Listen. It's... where's the Mero meme where he's just like,
no Ja Morant,
we good, man. This is
oh, that was tough. 5, Clippers.
Very fortunate.
Intrigued.
This is the one that the Pacers lost. Now
that's going in.
And
my God.
Listen.
That shot.
Sometimes it's just your night.
Oh, my God.
What did I say they need to do?
It's been their night for a week
straight. What did I say they need to do at halftime? Come out and just end the night, right?
They did.
It's over.
The series lasted 1 week.
Listen, this is great for them.
That's crazy.
Great for them.
Great for us.
Deuce's numbers, crazy.
By the way, this is the pick that the Pacers lost. And here's a question. Clippers. You have this pick. What do you do with Kawhi?
Well, how many years he got left on it? What's one? So that means expiring. Listen, I'm not signing him up for no more extra time.
Absolutely not.
$50 million.
You were hoping you find your piece to the next era here.
Yes, correct.
And you got Garland.
With Garland.
You got Garland.
We building for the future, baby.
Building for the future. This is the best. The Clippers very fortunate.
I think you're hoping Boozer or Wilson.
You hold him.
Have a good coach.
You hold him and you manage his. You put him on the Kawhi plan. You hope he's playing well like he did this year.
Yeah.
And then maybe you move him at the deadline, right? Because it's 50 and it gets off your books and you get shit back. You get whatever.
That's what you do.
Because some team is like
I think they're in a great position.
If we have a Giannis,
they might be the team in the best position in the top 5 that we talked about.
If we have a Giannis sweepstakes, you call one of the teams that misses out. And then you're like, hey, you want Kawhi?
Hot take. I am not in the Giannis Antetokounmpo business.
I'm out of it now. After the injuries he had this year.
If you're whom?
If you're any team that thinks like I'm gonna get Giannis and build around him, we're gonna win a championship.
I don't disagree.
I'm out. He still can't shoot.
Are you out for every team?
No, not for every team. But if you think that we're gonna get him with our young guys, that's what we need. We're gonna no. I'm like if you're. I'm trying to think who. I don't even want him in OKC because he would screw up their whole like.
Orlando, I don't do.
Orlando, Houston,
Miami, I don't do.
No, because Houston got a shooting problem. He doesn't help.
They got a shooting problem too.
Houston, I don't think.
Toronto, I'm talking about young teams, so you can bring him in.
Toronto has a shooting problem, but like there's a.
I don't like that team.
I don't like him. I don't like him in Toronto. I like Scotty. I like Scotty a lot. I really like Scotty.
I don't like that team though. I just don't like a lot around it. There are guys I like in it. Like RJ's a good player, but I don't think he fits
have one team, Cleveland.
Now that could be intriguing.
Here's why that's interesting, because they are they're the only second-8 team in the league this
Cleveland
season.
and Atlanta are the two that I think can make it work the most. Not Miami.
What's the price?
Yo,
not Charlotte.
The 76ers guys are all high-fiving each other on the bench like, yo, man, good season.
Like, they didn't count that 3 for.
Oh, apparently not.
What?
Charlotte could too, but I think it's too soon for them.
I'm not messing with the chemistry.
Charlotte. I would stay.
How do you feel about that team? We'll get to him. Okay,
cool.
5, yeah. 6, the Nets.
What?
This is
Sean Marks has got 9,000 lives. How does what?
All right, you want to talk about a GM who should be apologizing to their fans? Should be Sean Marks, because listen, the Nets have done all this tanking, and I think they have a good coach in Jordy Fernandez.
They used all 5 first-round picks last year too. They used all 5 of them.
Yeah. They've done all this tanking, and this is for you Knicks fans who worry about the Mikal Bridges trade,
right? And
they're picking 6th here in what's supposed to be a good draft. The Nets have to find somebody at this pick because they have such a talent deficit on their team. So this is a very important draft for the Nets. They have to hit at 6.
This is
a cuff.
This is if Marks does not hit on this draft here
offensively.
I think I think Josiah's got to be like, yo, man, we got to do something different in this front office. This ain't it.
7, Kings.
Kings. Next.
Hawks 8.
Wait, what did you say about the Wizards? What was your
stupid team?
Kings. Repeat.
Hawks 8.
I like the Hawks.
That's a good situation.
That's a good spot for them. I think promising. They got promise there. I think
they get the right player in there. You know, preferably, I think what they want to get is, can you find a point guard?
Size also.
With maybe a point guard with some size is what you like. That's what you really like there. But they need another shot creating point guard that can help them.
Shot creation. Don't we all need shot creation?
Yeah. Maybe that's like.
Oh,
we'll try to yam it on him too.
Keaton Wagler. I don't know if he's a. I don't know if he'd be I don't know if he'd be a true point guard, but Wagler, he could work there. Dallas 9.
Excited for Dallas. Cooper is clearly the guy.
Not their ownership.
Well, I mean, look. Jesus. See, you reminded me now. Never mind. Forget Dallas. Next.
Mark Cuban's like, I wouldn't have traded Luka, and it's like we're all trying to find the guy who did this. Who sold the team that set all this up to happen? Mark Cuban.
Yeah, I don't trust their ownership. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say.
10. Milwaukee.
I mean, the reset, right? The reset.
Just blow it up.
What's their direction?
That's what it
comes. That's my thing. I don't know. They should reset. They should be trading Giannis to add picks in this draft and the next.
They should have traded Giannis 3 years ago.
Yes, true. Yes. What did we just say about Atlanta? I will get the 8th pick and get some more stuff, and be like, hey, and then get 10 and 8 and move up, or just.
That seems like a great trade partner for Milwaukee.
Yeah. 11 Golden State.
I'm so sick of this team. I cannot wait till Draymond and all them are done. I'm just so tired of hearing about them. So tired of the Warriors. My God.
Jimmy's whistle next year.
By the way,
Russ Beadle says Kolek, Pacome, Diawara, get ready for the fourth quarter. If Trey Jameson were eligible, you'd see him too, honestly.
You would.
Like I just
Golden State, you're sick of them?
Tired of them.
Yeah. I'm not even I don't know what to do with that team. Oh, Dembona minutes. I like a Dembona. Thunder 12.
And the rich keep getting richer.
They'll probably hit here.
Yep.
Or they'll draft somebody again who they'll just sit for a year.
Or they'll trade back. They'll drop back in the draft, and
that's actually probably more likely.
I mean, they have a trade partner coming up. I'll get to them in a second. It's not this team. Miami 13.
They'll find some scrappy player there that Bryan will love.
Is it time to have the Bam conversation?
Oh, I've been saying send him to Charlotte.
Just because you're.
Bryan, I've had this conversation a couple months ago.
This ain't the situation where he's going to win.
The perfect player for the Hornets around that core is Bam. The perfect player. You take out Miles Bridges and whoever else matching salary-wise, and you just insert him in with the other 4. With LaMelo, with Khan, with Brandon Miller, with most of the Abate.
He won't do it.
They will not do it. They want to add a piece with Bam. And
but I don't think it's the right move.
Bam's not going to ask out because he's not that guy. And let's be honest, like, this is his team. You know what I mean?
And by the way, to your point, B, and to Jaylen Brown's point, sometimes guys just want to be the man and like have decisions run through me. I make the decisions around here. Like,
he's from North Carolina, though. I'll say that much.
And listen, who wouldn't want to be in their mid to late 20s, rich as hell, living in South Beach? I mean. Any age, like, right?
He's splitting time between South Beach and Vegas.
Right. Shout out to Adrian Wilson.
Worst places to be splitting time between.
Correct.
Right. So I mean, I don't blame him if you don't want to go.
But I think with them, it's like their fan base has been dying for them to pick a direction, and they just don't like the direction they've picked, which is like they're just gonna try to compete.
I respect them for not trying to be losers. I do have a ton of respect.
I do.
They're the Steelers of the NBA.
But the problem is that, as you know, Brian, the worst place to be in this league is in the middle.
That's where they're like, and they've been there.
They're the team I trust the most.
Once they didn't get Dame or Drew Holiday in 2023, that's what set off like.
But they're the team.
Midness.
They're like the Steelers. They're the team I trust the most to get themselves from the middle to the top without tanking. Because organization can't trust everybody else to do it. Not everybody else can get from the middle to the top.
No.
They could, because they will find a diamond in the rough or a culture player somewhere between 11 and 14.
And they compete hard, right? That matters. That's a skill.
And they have arguably the best coach in the league.
Yeah.
So, that matters, and that's why I give them a little bit more pass than that. Now, the Steelers, they need to not be in the Aaron Rodgers business and act like they're the Steelers, but that's pissing me off. That's a whole other story.
The Heat at least don't have an Aaron Rodgers. So there's that. And look, Wiggins is going to be a free agent if he opts out, and he probably will. Tyler Hero has 1 year left. Norman Powell has 1 year left. Jaime Jaquez is extension eligible. So is Pelle Larsson. Like, they have a bunch of contractual things that they could maneuver around. They're going to be one of the most interesting teams to watch this summer if they actually do some stuff. And 14 is Charlotte, who also has 17, by the way. Oh. They're the team that I was looking at like, yo.
Do you try to move up?
Does Charlotte want to package 14 and 17 to move up? You could go beyond 12 to move up somewhere. You know
because
what I mean?
I love
like if you're Milwaukee at 10, you're like, damn, could we use two
I love
firsts?
where Charlotte is. Obviously, LaMelo and actually, let me rephrase that.
LaMelo just had a kid today.
God.
Name of the kid is LaOne. It's a real story.
LaOne?
LaOne.
Is LaMelo?
I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Yep. When I'm not. Is LaMelo?
Happy Mother's Day.
I was gonna say.
Happy Mother's Day.
I was gonna say the two players.
The mother of LaOne.
To Anna Montana.
I was gonna say 3 players are untouchable. I was
That's
gonna
his
say.
girl's name.
Canuple, LaMelo, and Brandon Miller. But I was like, are we sure LaMelo's untouchable?
LaMelo's
I think he
was better this year. I'm not a fan of his game.
Okay, so he wasn't untouchable before last season, according to what we talked about with Rod Boone. I think if I'm them, I'm running it back with this core to be clear. But I'd rather keep Miller and Knipple.
I agree.
By the way, Miller's extension eligible.
Well, yeah.
So, do you want to get out ahead of that now? Or he just had his shoulder surgery. He was playing all year with the shoulder wrap. His shooting percentage sucked.
Yeah, you probably do it now because I don't want to do rookie max. I don't want to,
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting that out the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Especially because I'm Charlotte.
If you can get him for like 30, 35 million a year, great. Because I think he can be Paul George, basically. I think he could be like that.
Which is very good. That's an elite player.
Yeah, and Knipple is getting the Klay Thompson comparisons. I don't know if he's that defensively.
He can shoot it, though.
But he's going to do more with the ball than Klay Thompson did, I think.
I can't believe how many blowout Knicks games we've seen in the playoffs.
I know. It's ridiculous.
It's kind of crazy. But we've had really fun post-game shows off of that.
This is good. Now the question is,
Huck Porty.
Is too much of this
Huck Porty
a bad thing? Because when they get into games that are
tight,
what
I'm worried about. Yeah,
and they haven't been in one in a little while. They
had game 2.
Yeah,
and so and I thought that them getting that kind of
with a team with no depth, also.
Yeah, I thought that game. I still feel like I said that after that game. I thought this was the kind of win that was good for the Knicks because they had won the previous.
They needed a reminder of what it would be like to be in close games.
And they're probably going to get a reminder early in the next round when they play that. Mm-hmm. But what I'm going to like is they're going to have to rest. I think rest is always a good thing.
Rest is key.
The preparation is also going to be good for them against whoever they play.
What was the point of showing that?
I don't know.
That his dad's his coach.
Fundamentally useless.
But it's like, come on, we know the beats here. Get a picture of Jalen with his dad. Like, it's just,
It wasn't even a picture. It was like 2 seconds.
Or video. Yeah.
Let it run a little bit is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get back to the action. Yeah, they were talking about I guess they were talking about something with his dad. Russ Beetle 63 says, no, this is good because the starters rest. This was done with no OG. Incredible. I 100% agree with Russ Beetle on this.
We said they didn't need OG to close.
You have to take care of this. Mm-hmm. They're up 40. You have to take care of this with no OG. It gives him more rest with a hamstring.
Yep.
He doesn't have to get. You're not rushing even back on the practice court.
Wow.
What was that?
Wow.
That was a free throw. That was a UFO.
What was my man doing?
He missed everything.
He missed it. He barely hit the backboard. What?
Yeah. He did not hit rim.
We got a
everybody is in sync on this team. I think they know how to execute. I think they learned so much from those 2 games, the 2 one-point losses to Atlanta, even in the game against Philly.
Their years of being in the
almost got GTA. He did not.
Their years of being in the playoffs together also.
Yeah, so I'm really
They have the most playoff experience out of any core left in the East.
Yes. Yeah, I think that matters a ton.
And out of every team except probably OKC, I guess. Although they've been to the playoffs more lately, OKC's
just been deeper.
More wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
and OKC's gone through a deep run.
Like
OKC got pushed to 7 games twice last year in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that stuff cumulatively starts to matter.
It does.
If the Knicks had just blew the Sixers out in every game in the series, I would have been more worried.
Like the Cavs did with the Heat last year, and they ran into the Pacers.
I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
But because 2 and 3 were a little bit more closer, and particularly 2,
really,
that makes me feel like you played some petty games. 1 and 4 were just. This was an absolute beatdown.
I mean, it started from the minute they touched. They were just ready, man, and they shot lights out.
I do think. And I think how you blow somebody out in that kind of way, being ready in a closeout game, I do think that stuff matters.
Shaman and Bona.
Oh, we're getting a little testy.
It's funny. I wish somebody would talk to me when I was on the court. I just say Cancun all the time. They say whatever to me.
No, they're good.
We cool. We cool. It's like a little playoff stuff. Oh, ain't nothing.
And to be fair, Bono's not the reason. Nick Nurse wasn't playing him. If I'm Bono, I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm not the reason we're here.
I ain't getting no run.
I'm going to still tell you going home, though.
Yeah. If I'm Shamit, yeah.
I'm still going to tell you that you are going home.
I like Bono. I think he's a role player on a good team.
And I know, again,
forward.
The Knicks.
He just needs to do something on offense.
The Knicks probably.
Oh wow!
Nice. Was that Kolek? Nice pass.
That's a good pass. Kolek's a really great passer. It's his elite skill. The Knicks are probably not going to see whether it's Cleveland or Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
If they already get to the finals,
if they stomp them out, then
I don't know if they're going to see another bench as good as theirs until they get to the finals.
No.
The Knicks have the deepest team. On the East.
Yep.
And Cody's worked on this at Westchester. Then to get that there.
He shot it a little bit in Australia.
So I think that's why the bench stats, to me, even in these blowouts, are so impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Take away this garbage time, but it's 32-18 right now in terms of the bench. I just like how this team is played.
Grand Theft Alvarado. He started doing the crybaby eyes.
They might win. They might win by 50 here.
I'll say this. They're not going to have like
crazy.
They're not going to have as much of a bench advantage in this next series.
Not as much.
I think because Atlanta with Jock Landale especially out, and then and God, having to play Tony Bradley minutes, and then with Philly, it's like you're not. This was supposed to get harder as you go.
Yep.
Like I know the benches in Cleveland and Detroit are not like super talented, but Detroit can comfortably go 9, maybe even 10 deep. Yeah. Shout out to Torrey Murray on the Sixers bench. He's on the staff.
Back row assistant?
Nick Legend, yeah. And the Cavs can comfortably go like 4, 5 deep. Like the Cavs aren't even playing Keon Ellis, who's like a solid player. And they still have like other guys they can go to. And the Pistons, Kevin Huerter's been out. Karis LeVert's questionable. Karis LeVert's questionable to play tomorrow. But you still have like Paul Reed, Dennis Jenkins, Javonte Green, Isaiah Stewart, Ron Holland, and Spurs. Like you're going to see real benches now. So if you win those bench minutes, that's going to be everything. Like the bench battles are going to be so much more important in this series coming up because the benches are actually a little more like even match. It's like it's closer to a fair fight.
Speaking of benches, what was the purpose of having Kyle Lowry on this team?
Assistant coach.
No, I'll tell you why. Because he was drafted in 2006. This will be his 20th season. And then he could retire after
this. But that doesn't answer.
Having said, he could be like, yo,
that helps him, not the team.
20th year, he'll be an assistant maybe next year. You see Torrey Murray right there.
On a squad that plays 5 people. So that means Nick Nurse does not trust anybody else on the rest of the bench. Why waste a spot with Kyle Lowry?
Leadership.
How's that leadership working right now?
Listen, it was the same case that the Heat had for Udonis Haslem for a long time. All right.
But at least they had the rest of their bench was playable.
This is true.
Right? Like
it hurts more when the rest of your bench isn't playable. I hear you.
I don't think that's Kyle Lowry's fault. I think the GM has to figure that one out. Why are you employing? Oh shit!
Wow, he tried. He was like, I'm gonna. He's like, yeah, we would be going home, but I'm gonna yam on somebody.
No, Bona can play, man. I think Bona go to a better team. Bona, like Dalen Terry, Andre Drummond, Quentin Grimes, Dominic Barlow. Barlow's fine. Justin Edwards.
I like Barlow.
Bona, Trendon Watford, Johnny Broom, Jabari Walker. Johnny Broom, Jabari Walker, Trendon Watford. And even Dalen Terry.
What do you think Paul George is thinking right now?
Why I signed this contract?
At this stage of his career, do you think he's even like, man, I'm just going to ride this out, keep making this money? Like, how much do you think he's actually like, man, I got to get on somewhere and win a championship?
He's planning his next podcast.
His contract, I don't think is tradable. I think he doesn't really
I don't think it's untradeable.
He doesn't have that juice to be like.
He's too
left. His contract is more tradable than Embiid.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trades for Embiid.
Because he's 2 for 110, and a player option is that second year.
And he showed in coming back from the drug suspension, and also
what was the substance?
I forgot.
PED?
He said it was something for I think it was mental health related.
Medication.
Oh.
Yeah, like it was a medication.
First of all,
it wasn't like a performance.
The drug testing rules in the NBA are so stupid. Anyway.
Like inconsistent?
It's just inconsistent. It's like, The stuff they should be testing for, HGH, they don't. Like, whatever.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Sochan minutes. Good pass.
Good kick.
Is Legler still trying to sell this game right now?
No.
Not.
I'm like,
Is he from Philly?
Yeah.
Good pass by Sochan.
Got the Embiid under. All right, 3-0 today so far because
30 assists.
I love that's probably my favorite stat of this game. More than anything.
I had Towns assists, I had Embiid under PRA, and Flau'jae Johnson once again getting it done over on points.
Oh, well, while we're here, we on some. Let's talk a little WNBA.
I didn't even get to look. I got to watch that game later when I get home.
What y'all think of the discourse already?
Liberty won in overtime against the Mystics.
It went to OT?
98-93.
What y'all think about the discourse already early?
But Laney Hamilton didn't take a shot in 25
Caitlin
minutes.
Clark this season.
Okay, let me start.
Were we talking about what she did yesterday after the game?
Well,
here's the thing. First of all, there's way too much talk early this season about why is she the favorite for MVP. A lot of people want to hand her MVP. I'm like, A'ja Wilson's still playing. Nafisa Collier, she's hurt.
Everyone knows why she's the favorite.
Yeah,
A'ja Wilson is so much better than her. It's not even funny. They're not even close. They're not even in the same realm.
But she's the favorite because people are betting on her. That's really it.
Yeah, but people do the same thing with Luka as well too. Right. And I'm a Luka fan.
Yo, newsflash: Luka may never win an MVP. Just putting that out there.
That's
may never happen.
He's gonna be one of the great offensive players. That's crazy to think about.
Because he's been a top 5 contender for coming into the season.
But it depends on what era you play in, right?
The entire decade, basically.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Now you got Wemby coming behind him.
But there's never been a year where it's like, oh, yeah, he should definitely win it. His best case was probably, was it the year that they went to the finals?
But see, I love that you said that Wemby's coming behind him because that's such a great point because now you're having a much better two-way player that's behind him, and those players are more likely to win. This is why SGA's won. I know Jokic has been dominant, but he is not the same two-way player. And now you have Wemby in this conversation. It's going to be hard for Luka to win, and I am
He's been top 5 4 times.
Yeah, I'm a Luka fan.
And guess what? That's awesome.
And all NBA, all those 5.
Sure, of course. He is one of the 5 best players on planet Earth. Yeah. No doubt. Yes. When he's playing healthy.
All of whom are European.
Which, hey.
By the way, in that Liberty game, Pauline Astier, who I love, 18 points, 7 assists, 5
it's just funny to me, how there's so many people in media so invested in talking about Caitlin and, what she's improved to her game. And, it is the Caitlin Clark industrial complex. And everybody is, I feel like all the arguments and points being made are so disingenuous. And they're just designed for clicks because they know that her name is just polarizing and it's going to get half the people angry and the other half super excited, right? Yep. And it's like all of that ink being spilled, again, on a good player, but a player who, honestly, it would not shock me if Paige Beckers has a better season than her this year.
I've said I'll take it a step further.
Better in high school.
I'll take this a step further, and I said this at the start of last year. I'm going to put 2 players out here. I'm just not to put it all on Paige Beckers. It wouldn't shock me if Paige Beckers has a better career and is a better player than her, and the other player, and she's got to come back from injury, so knock on wood, hopefully it is. Wouldn't shock me if Juju Watkins has a better career and better player than her. I think Caitlin Clark's a really good player. I think she's going to be a multiple-time All-Star. I think she will win championships. I think I've always said
she'll probably win MVP or something.
I think she probably will.
She could have the offensive
production. I think her best skill is that is her passing more than people give her credit for. I remember I said that. I said she could come into this league when she came as a rookie and lead in assists because it's either her or Chelsea Gray is the best passers in the league. But
the GMs will tell
you there's so many people that want her to win for so many disingenuous reasons in this way that I've never seen with anybody, where people will be like, oh, I have people here at this job be like, talk to me, be like, she's the best player in the league, right? And I'm like, no. What are you talking about? A'ja Wilson is still here.
Correct.
She's a negative on defense. We saw how she struggled to adjust to the physicality, which is not unique to Caitlin Clark. Right. This has happened to a lot of women when they take the jump to the W. So Caitlin Clark's going to be really good. She'll have a really good career. She'll probably be a Hall of Famer, and I'm not saying anything away from that. But this thing that people had to put her in as the GOAT so quickly, or she's done this for the WNBA and she's changed everything for the WNBA, and it's like that. Those narratives just simply aren't true, or that people are hating on her, which simply isn't true. And if you just notice it, a lot of the people that are caping for her and doing that, they all look the same. And so we've seen that time and time again. So it's like you can kind of put whatever bias you want with that. That's going to sound like I'm hating. I'm not. I'm just keeping it real. She has stuff with her game that, Let me see it first. Let me see her adjust to physicality. Let me see her get better as a defender. Let me see her not do the Luka thing where she's just constantly complaining to the refs. Let's see some of that maturity. I'm willing to give it to her. She has to have time to mature and develop like anybody else. But people were so quick to hand her everything.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I will say. I do think her team is good. I do think the key to her team is Aaliyah Boston leveling up.
Yep.
And she's such a good two-way player. She's the best two-way player on the team. Yeah. She should actually be more, people should talk about her as an MVP candidate, in my opinion. But that Indiana team is dangerous. They have a great coach, Stephanie White. Kelsey Mitchell's a good, that's a really dangerous team. So I'm putting respect on that team. And I want to see Caitlin Clark be good. I want to see her get better. But I just think people have handed her the keys way too quickly.
For sure.
That I've just been like, come on, man.
For sure.
But I'm excited, man. This WNBA season started. Liberty 2-0. They're starting a 3-game road trip. They have 4-game road trip. They have two games in Portland this week. So that'll be interesting. The OR not able to hit. Knicks are up 134-92. Will the Knicks score 150 in this game?
Yes.
The shooting, the offensive guys on the floor, the players on the floor,
you know what?
The ceilings come down a bit.
147.
I can see that.
147 to 147 to 106. That's my final.
This is a complete.
Wings beat the Fever yesterday in Indiana, by the way.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't watch I didn't watch it. Bang that.
Paige was 8 for 10.
She's so efficient, man.
Yeah, so that's the thing I like about her, and I think
she's so efficient.
She's probably
4 assists to 1 turnover.
She's better in the mid range. To me, she's ready. Like her game, I've said it a lot. Her game reminds me a lot of like Brunson. She's very good in the mid range. She gets to the basket.
Page's game is like playoff ready. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just like all right. I agree. Like
I agree with that a ton. I agree with her a ton. I don't think that Wings team is going to be good.
No, probably not.
Probably a little bit better than they were last year. I don't know if they're competing for a playoff spot.
Maybe get into the playoffs.
Do you think what?
Maybe
was AZ the right pick at 1 for them?
She's gonna be a ridiculously good shooter once she settles in.
Yeah, she can stroke it. I know
They're
that.
gonna need that.
And okay, so I don't know if Arike Ogunbowale is gonna be there like long term.
I don't think so.
But Paige and AZ, I know that's a thing for people, but like
whatever, I don't care about that.
But legitimately, in terms of like,
I don't care. They got chemistry.
Yeah,
and I mean,
but they've won a title together.
Yeah, I think that matters.
It does.
I think that matters.
Yeah.
I think they have chemistry. I'm talking about on the court playing together. Forget about their personal relationship.
We're watching a Knicks game right now where 3 of the guys played together in college.
They won 2 titles together, right?
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Or Hart was there for maybe one of them, I think. He might.
Right. We've seen this
before.
Hart's
older, yeah.
Right, we've seen it before, even if it's the same school connection, whether it's Stewie and Sue Bird in Seattle, right? Like, we've seen these things before. So, yeah, I think that's going to matter. I think that's a good backcourt pairing.
She's a ridiculously good shooter.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard if you're not, because if you already have Paige, then I could see why you're like, okay, maybe you don't really want Olivia Miles. Our fam is raw. And is not even going to start this season because overseas commitments. So maybe you want somebody a little bit sooner. That would have been who I would have considered. Otherwise, but it's like if you're getting the best shooter in the draft,
right? Might as well. Yeah.
Who's been AZ again was like a high-level high school star.
It was like number 1 in her class.
Like she had injuries like Paige.
Yeah,
actually.
Well, let's call it in UConn, man. Like your last 2 like highly recruited stars, like for whatever reason. Those ACLs, and I think it's what you talked about, Brian, with just too much ball. Even on the girl side,
it's happened on the ladies.
They're playing too much basketball.
There's so many tournaments. I mean, I've been to and covered these things where know, whether it was 5-star basketball camp or you're going to Boo Williams or Peach Dam, and some of these teams are playing 3 times in a day.
It's insane. That's just stupid. That's just dumb.
It's insane in the AAU culture. I've seen it,
but only playing basketball.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Which all sports, it's funny, and I'm not going to put anybody's names out here, too. But, like, Jarod, you and I have talked about this, and we do a segment here at the Post. We do Injury Report. And I talk with all these sports medicine doctors from NYU. And I'm even talking to some of my physical therapists and my orthopedic surgeon. Now, if we have my Achilles, they all will say, none of these kids, particularly even below 16, should just be playing
one sport exclusively
for more than 16 hours a week.
Yep.
This is the number that's been. It's like there's a lot of data on this. And when I've talked to physical therapists and sports orthopedists and all this other stuff, they repeatedly say this. I'm talking about, I've spoken with some of the best orthopedists here in New York about this. And they will all say this repeatedly.
You can't point when you're down
right. Come
34.
On, dog. Chill.
Like,
out here. Who are we pointing at, bro? No, but you're dead on, Dex. Like it builds other muscles. It makes you more there's so many benefits to doing other things besides, strictly wearing out one muscle over and over and over.
Donovan Mitchell played baseball in high school, and he's 6 feet tall, and he doesn't get banged up as much as some of these other bigger dudes in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's like the fact that not we, but some people ignore this data is just crazy to me. We actually see people chiming in on the WNBA talk. Joe, New York Knicks has Page had 2 turnovers under the rim. They didn't score. There's an agenda there. It's real. I watched the game. I'm assuming talking about the agenda with Caitlin Clark. She gets charged with half the turnovers she commits. Listen, man. At the end of the day, I don't care what sport it is.
Right.
I don't think
any player.
So wait, what's the argument there?
I don't know if there's necessarily an argument. I'm not sure he's necessarily
that Paige commits more turnovers than she's credited for by the Indiana Fever scorekeepers.
Paige or Caitlin?
I don't know.
Because Paige doesn't play in Indiana.
Clear that up for us.
She got the best whistle in the league. She's great, but they make it real easy. He's saying Paige gets the best whistle in the league?
Oh boy, come on now.
I think Paige is a really crafty player.
Right.
This is why I've had Brunson compared
and
to her.
that's why I said her game is playoff work already.
Yeah, I love her footwork.
Yes, like she knows how to. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of hers. I love her footwork. I like her game. She also had trouble early in the season last year, with strength and the physicality, and then she adjusted. But I just, she's going to get stronger too. So, yeah, I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know about that? No, she doesn't have the best whistle in the league.
No.
Like not even close.
I don't think any rookies come in and got a best whistle.
Right.
I actually feel
I bet you she wasn't even top 10 in free throws last year. Free throw attempts.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
What's her free throw rate?
Ariko Obakale probably got to the line more than she did last year.
Ogunbowale? Let me see.
Ogunbowale, yeah. Arika probably got to the line more than she. I don't know that for sure, but just off the top of my head. Who knows? But I'm glad we got some W talk.
Free throws per 100 possessions last year. Asia Wilson, 12. Jesus. Brianna Stewart, 11.
Yeah. Stewie, Asia, they go to the line all the time.
Angel Reese, 9.5. Brittany Sykes, 9.5. Satsu Sabali, 9. I mean...
God, the liberty of 2 of the top 5 in the league last year.
I don't even know where Paige is.
She's certainly in that top 10.
Hold on. Caitlin Clark, 6.3. Paige, 6.4.
Oh, yeah. So they essentially the identical whistle, right?
Like, okay, but that kind of makes sense, the identical whistle for 2 young lead guards in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Both who need to get stronger. I think, Paige, obviously Caitlin's
Sabrina Ionescu goes to the line more than both of them.
I can see that.
Wouldn't even actually have assumed that.
Me neither.
I wouldn't have assumed
I wouldn't have either.
I watch almost every
I can see it. I know the shooting is what gets everybody thinking about Ionescu.
But it makes sense that Asia gets the most.
Of course.
Because look at her play.
Yeah. She's the toughest cover in the league.
Right. She gets everyone in the foul trouble.
But if you talk to people that are casual WNBA fans, don't watch it, they'll say these things about other players and act like it's not an argument. I'm like...
It's because they don't watch other people. They watch highlights and look at box scores.
Jax007 says, forget the broom. You need a street sweeper.
You ain't wrong about that, man. You ain't wrong about that, my guy. You ain't wrong about that. The broom might not be enough. The broom might not be enough.
R.I.P. DJ K-Slay.
Yeah.
Street sweepers.
Shout out to...
Yeah, listen, Paige is definitely not get the best whistle in the league. She's not the best foul drawer.
I don't even know, best whistle, I don't know what best whistle means, most favorable calls.
Yeah.
Because in the NBA...
in the NBA, who would you say gets the most favorable whistle?
Denny.
I would agree with that, actually. Denny stayed throwing his head back every time he go. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody even touched you, man. You're fucking 6'.
See, in the NBA, I could just give you a straight answer. The WNBA, I don't
because
even know who that would be.
I hate to say it, I think because the leagues are officiated so differently. Obviously, one being a more
Denny also complains when he doesn't get every call,
game.
And then the refs are like, you know what? You make a great point.
He can't stand Denny Avdia.
Next time we go around,
I mean, listen, I have some Denny Avdia issues that. Anyway,
it's the style of play, man. It's just like, and you see how he barks on officials.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't really get the technicals that some other guys do. Now, if you want to talk about that, then that's
he out here acting like he's a multi-time All-NBA first team, top 5 NBA. I'm like, my guy, easy.
Like his hands are up every play. Like if y'all think Joel Embiid's bad, y'all need to watch the Blazers some more, honestly. But Joel Embiid, to be clear, he's
the toss on the hoodie for the post game, man. It's getting chilly in the studio.
Chilly in here. I felt the same. I was like, I might have to
Luka, by the way, is another one where it's just like, yo, I hate when because he's so good, it pisses me off.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to complain.
After every play, it's like, bro, like leave the officials
and the thing that drives me nuts about that is he puts his team into difficult situations, and now they're 5-on-4 on the other end.
He earns a lot of his text.
So Joe clarified his comments. He says Page commits turnovers, and they don't get put down as turnovers, not just in Indiana, league-wide. And he said, and CC sucks now.
I
just saying Caitlin Clark sucks. It's like, come on.
You got to go that far.
Come on. Caitlin Clark is really good, and she's getting better. Like we just got to all
Joe, what I would tell you is I'd need to see the turnovers.
By the way,
I would need to see the actual turnovers. But this is one thing with Caitlin Clark's game where it's like I do think like her stand base won't talk about it a lot. And
stand base, I like it.
She's a tremendous player, but like legitimately, I'm not just saying that like as throwaway. She's fucking.
She's
great.
a top 10 player in the league
already, right? Mm-hmm. And her winning MVP is plausible. She should not be the favorite, but it's plausible. But we know why she's the favorite because people are betting on her because they're fans of hers. But like, if you look at even in college, she was always top 5, 10 in turnovers, like in the nation.
Yeah.
And it's been a thing in WNBA where like, yo, people are like, oh, but she still gets a lot of assists. She has the ball all the time. But it's like in games like yesterday, those 5 turnovers with just 7 assists and inefficient shooting,
cut it down.
That comes back to haunt you. That's where I like Paige. Paige is more smooth. She's careful with the basketball, but not in a super conservative way because she can make her assists too. But
is that Fournier?
No, he's in Europe.
Oh, I was gonna say he looked like Fournier. I was like, man.
No.
I was like, who was that dude? One thing I'll tell people to remind them is that the home statistician is the one that tracks assists and turnovers.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that they cook the books, but I'm not saying that they don't cook the books
and
either.
steals and blocks and all
correct.
Those, yeah.
Correct. So just take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So that's why I say I would literally need to see the turnovers to see what we're talking about here. But as we wrap this game up, I mean...
Yeah, I told you, the Knicks don't have enough offensive guys out there. I was like, getting to 140, I was like, I was like, they
might get to 140 now. We're talking 150.
Yeah, they just don't have enough guys who
can...
it up. There you go. There's your 139.
I said 140. That's fine. Who cares? Jeremy Sohan, there it is.
This game's been over since the minute it started.
See, like Jeremy... So here's the difference between these benches that we've seen the Knicks play and the other benches. Jeremy Sohan would get playing time in Philadelphia. Jeremy Sohan could get playing time in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Cleveland and Detroit would not play him.
No,
he would not play on either of those teams either.
I agree with that.
You know, so I think that's going to be something to watch. If the Knicks bench is winning, which is to say, if the Knicks bench is winning bench minutes in the Eastern Conference Finals, that's going to be massive.
Oh yeah,
the bench minutes are going to be so massive because you're facing like decent benches now.
Mm-hmm.
I would say good benches.
Good benches.
Detroit doesn't have like a lot of like shot create. Well, Dennis Jenkins would refute this actually.
He's the one.
But other than him, they don't have a ton of like shot creation or whatever. But they have like length. They have defensive pressure. They have guys who are switchable, guys who can guard multiple positions.
And I think that
cutters.
That I think is going to make that series interesting to me.
Yeah.
Is that if they're able to crank up their defense to a level that they just turn the Knicks over a lot and get out in transition a ton. You know, like...
By the way, I'm being unfair to their shot creation because coming off the bench, not even just Dennis Jenkins, it's just like, if Kevin Huerter can get healthier...
Huerter's my guy, man. He's back and he can... Cause
he might play. And then Karis LeVert is...
Love Karis,
that's
too.
Why he's in the league.
Yep.
Now, the problem is, there's some games, he's kind of Tim Hardaway Jr.-ish. There's some games where you could play him 20 minutes, and there's other games where it's like, you know what? You got your stint. That's it.
That's it. We don't need you doing too much.
And I love Karis. Like Karis, when I was starting to cover the league,
Karis, one of our guys.
One of my favorite interviews. Yeah, one of our favorite guys to interview. So I love Karis. But
ooh, 144 for the Knicks.
All right, they're hitting some threes now.
Most points they've ever scored in a playoff game in franchise history. So
fake Fournier, come on, man. He just.
I want to know what they shot like for the series.
Just a reminder to everybody: hit the like button, subscribe button on this link. We will be doing the post-game show and another link, so we'll be signing off. We're going to take a little break. Everybody can stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. And then we will be back. But the Knicks, they're going to win this one.
Back to the conference finals, Knicks fans.
Yeah, take the points.
Fake 48, doing it.
Take the points. Your agent will tell you, yo, but Knicks fans are booing him. Why?
Plus 30.
He's playing for a new contract.
This is, listen, Knicks fans, be happy. You're going back to the conference finals. Enjoy the week off of rest and recovery. Nice job, Knicks. Nice job, Knicks.
Nice job. And the Knicks
Dexter's just happy. Dexter's just happy that he gets a manageable week.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy
what's Arthur? I'm like, what's Arthur? I'm like, what is his name? Arthur. Arthur ain't looking too happy right now.
Josh Hart and Tyrese Maxey.
Not looking too happy, but the Knicks with a big win, 30-point win.
Jeez.
Here, we see you in the chat. Arthur says here, I'm actually happy for Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Drew
you know,
Learns,
from the front, he kind of looks like
says Philly thought they were so good after coming back and beating the Celtics, but New York Knicks stopped them right in their tracks and swept them. Wesley says, I'm going to miss MSG South. There you guys are. All right, here's what we're going to do. We are going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back with the post-game show. The link is up in the New York Post Sports YouTube channel. Check on that. Hit that like button, subscribe button. There's been over 200 of you guys rocking with us through this blowout, so we appreciate it. I'm sure it's more entertaining than what you're going to hear. You don't have to deal with any commercials, so a lot better. All right, we're going to come back with the post-game recap. Myself, Jarod Hector of TrueHoop, Bryan Fonseca. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on the New York Got Game post-game show. Peace.
And thanks for watching New York Got Game. Boom shakalaka.